Oh, did it start?
No, actually, give it a
Oh.
moment. Okay, now it started.
Oh. Hey guys, welcome to Ten Rabon Show. Nah, but long time no see. Few delays here and there, but we're balling out. I don't really have any funnies today, so we'll just get straight to the recap. The party last session, after leaving the Rat King's den, uh, decided to just do a few minor tasks and quite a bit of planning. Before the planning, though, there were there were fun times to be had. The tavern was a very popular place that evening at Gillibrand's Gall. After some amusement, games, drinking, and music played, the party decided to hunker down for the evening as Squall all sent them into a very particular place where no prying eyes would be able to look upon their discussions. Also, gathering insight on a few topics: the status of Kain, the capabilities of Blalex, and some of the ongoings within the city of Brass. A plan was hatched between Prok and Squall.
Yeah, and then I think I ended the spell and we ended the session there.
Yeah. So, we'll be picking up not with Squall and Prok.
Sick.
Okay.
Wake up. Wake up. Hey! You need to wake up. Papa. You're... The dizziness overwhelms you for a second as your senses come back to you. But looking up, you see a very familiar face. Kain. You see Nara Serene above you. Kain, wake up. Hey. Oh, thank goodness.
Did it work?
I suppose so. And you see her kind of just tentatively look around and sitting up, getting over this travel that you took part in. You see you're in a well-lit room with two separate beds and an assortment of books and various adornments amidst this room. Very cozy and homey. I am not entirely sure where we are.
That'll make two of us. Well, I guess it's always best to try and find outside and see what we're dealing with.
I believe so. And she kind of helps you stand up or whatever. You're still like a little dizzy. And you're looking over to the exit of the room. It's just this dimly lit doorway. And it slowly creaks open. And you can see a silhouetted figure, short in stature, standing there. I was wondering when you'd wake up.
Yes, and you would be?
Names are a tricky thing with me. But I know who you are. Where are the rest of you? Did you come alone?
Yes. I have chosen to take this path of my own choice.
How... Now I need to know a very important detail here. Who came with you?
Just the two of us.
Who gave you the means to get here? Oh, fuck. And you trusted him?
Loosely.
You wanna know what happens when you trust Aeon?
Oh, I've seen what happens when you trust Aeon, but...
No, you haven't. You know nothing, Kain. You know me better than you realize. as you step forward, and you can kind of hear a footfall and then like a tink, like almost like wood on wood. And emerging from the shadows, you see the halfling form of Maxi Moshiin. Leg
Wait.
missing.
Wait a minute.
And a
what?
cowl cast over his head,
Hey, yo!
masking the side of his face.
What the fuck?
Wait a minute. What?
Kain, you made a bad decision. You know what you have inside of you.
I'm aware of that, yes.
You know what that means to Aeon.
Yes, I do.
And you got rid of it. What's to stop him now?
What do you mean by got rid of it? In the playing field, or do you mean I kind of like
Playing-
clutch my chest like...
In the playing field. You're not there anymore. You're a factor he doesn't have to worry about. You want to know what happens? 2 factors he doesn't have to worry about? And he throws the hood back, and you see this like half of his face seems like a much older and like worn old man, while the other half is just skeletal remain. This is what happens. Are things bad on your side?
I wouldn't know how to say bad, but last I saw we were a bit out of a loss of where to go pathwise on what to do next. We had a good deal of the artifacts. I think we had at least one fragment of chaos on our end.
That's good. Do you have any artifacts with you?
No.
Kind of pauses and looks at you. Did you have an artifact?
Yes.
I feel like I already know the answer of who has it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, things.
Do
are
you
not
understand
good.
the reason I came here, though?
To find an alternative end to the cycles, yes, most likely.
Yes.
Yes. Allow me to formally introduce myself as he rolls up both of his arm sleeves, and you see these like rings that are seared into his arms, trailing just all the way up to the shoulders. I am Maxi, the Arbiter's Sin of Creed.
What?
I have a deal to make with you.
Okay. And what would that be?
You need to kill yourself.
Now?
You catch my drift. If logic, how do I put it? Not the you standing before me, but the you that's here.
Huh.
And that's not an easy undertaking. And you see you kind of hear a fluttering, and you see something like flutter by, and just bulbous in shape with wings, and you see Maxi just kind of reach out, and then it fades away. That's not good. It would seem, the seer has found you, which means, Kain will likely the other you will likely be aware of your presence here. Anyways.
There's another me here.
Yes.
Oh boy.
We're all of... How do I put this? All of you in your group are all here. Catches, this is a timeline where we became the Sins.
I see. So the other me is wrath or sloth?
No. The other you is pride.
Huh. And he probably wants me dead, I assume.
You, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't spoken to him in, let's see, give or take 300-ish years. But all I do know is, if you want to stop Aeon, you have to go back. Dude, you alone cannot fix everything here.
I'm not trying to fix everything. I'm trying to find a possible solution.
There is a possible solution. But that's... You just woke up. You're probably still groggy. Are you hungry? We could go sit down and have a meal, discuss things.
I guess that would be preferable.
Very well. He turns around and begins walking off. And frame cut. Squall, Prok, you both wake up.
Hey, Yeet. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna cast this on Prok since multi-class.
Oh god.
So since vibe check. And basically, as I said, I with all my force and might, I hit Prok right in the crotch.
I'm just going to let out.
Like, you're probably still waking up, so
Oh.
let's see. Do you want to roll for this, Yeet?
No, you can.
Okay. Alright, let me, I have to do... Actually, hold on. Vibe check! So I have to add my charisma modifier.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
So 1d4 plus... Okay, 1.
The bad home.
So 2. So 2, and then...
2, gotcha.
So that's gonna be 16
So yeah.
bludgeoning damage to your crotch, and then I'm gonna just
4
start.
damage. Just 4 psychic damage, or 4 bludgeoning.
Psychic.
Yeah, and then I'm
Sorry,
just gonna
bludgeoning.
I'm out of that room, and I'm gonna start to cast Greater Restoration.
I'm
Oh
just
my God.
gonna scream, "You motherfucker!" and just run as fast as I can. Sprint out of the room, grabbing my sword, and just running after you. As fast as humanly possible.
You wake up just seeing this chaos commence.
I'm going like.
Let's say I was nearby, wasn't I?
Were you in the same room as him?
I think I was like waking up with them with the same.
Yeah,
the last one
he
with
was
the
also.
dream.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, oh.
I'd say hearing Prok yell, everybody, all the party members, since the rooms are close by, would be alerted.
Whoa, what's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna. I grab my sword.
This bastard! This motherfucker! And I'm sprinting.
What, Rog? What? And I'm gonna grab my sword and run out alongside him.
Yeah.
Catch up.
Let that be an enhanced
Gotcha.
Greater Restoration. Basically, I'm just gonna touch my basically I guess where I got cut earlier in the day by Prok, and just kind of like heal around there to kind of like put some druidic energy to, like, you know, because basically the spell with the Mindscape it made me exhausted, so I had to I want to basically get that off of me.
Yeah, that'll cure your exhaustion.
All right, and then I'm just gonna like run down the stairs as fast as I can, like shuffling past people and out of the
Go
way.
ahead and
Go.
make me an acrobatics check.
Okay. I'm good at those. I'm okay at those, not really. 7. Or shit. 7.
Okay. You do end up stumbling over somebody and tripping up, So you do lose a bit of speed. At this point, Lelelele and Prok are at the edge of the stairs. The rest of the
I'm not
party
going down the
is now-
stairs.
Oh, you're not?
Shit.
I'm busting through the wall above the stairs and I'm falling.
I was gonna say,
Oh
before you
my.
could do that, can I attempt to thorn whip him? Just straight to like...
Me?
No, Prok.
Oh.
So wait, Prok. Okay, from the bedroom, do you go out into the hall or do you just go straight?
I'm
out
running
the
straight. Not
Okay,
out the window. Into the main, where the stairs lead, I'm breaking the wall.
So
Oh.
he's doing.
I see now. So, Prok, make me an athletics check.
Sure thing. By the way, I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a natural one.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, the wall finally won!
The wall got me.
Prok, what's going on?
So Prok is just like, you motherfucker! You see the veins pop out. Boing!
I'm just gonna say, like, the whip just flies, and I'm gonna see if I can even hit him like this. Oh, okay, yeah, that hits. And I just pull him 10 feet closer to me.
Okay,
That's
you
right.
basically pull him from the room he's in into the hall.
Oh, it's perfect.
This is not the time.
This bastard! I'm punching the wall. I'm going through it again.
Talk to us. What happened?
Okay, so that's like a 34.
That wall is, I'm talking like that one SpongeBob gif.
Oh my god.
And I'm jumping. And I'm just running after him.
I look back to the rest of the party. What happened? Did I miss something? Did I miss the skin Squall alive memo?
Squall, so do you continue running?
Yeah, I'm gonna. So am I downstairs yet, or?
Oh, yeah.
Can I see the entranceway? Like, how far would that be away from me?
Without obstacles? 20
Even
feet.
with obstacles. Oh, 20 feet. Can I see
20 feet.
outside a little bit?
Yes, the door's
Tick.
open.
So put some distance between me and them. I'm just gonna, like, take one of my my teleports and just teleport 60 feet. If I can.
So yeah, you just pop into the street.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna start running in the direction that I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try to get into the crowd and I'm gonna make a dash.
Alrighty. So what would Lucas and Maxi be doing? Seeing and hearing all this chaos.
Well, I'll be running out.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll follow.
Okay. So y'all are basically tailing Prok, Lelelele, and Zodiac currently. Emma, are you also joining in the chase?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And Emma, you file out as well. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. I need one person from the group to decide who wants to roll their initiative versus Squall's initiative.
Oh.
My versus schools.
Oh, I have a decent initiative. I'll do it.
Okay, so Squall, Zodiac, both of y'all roll initiatives, please.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You get advantage on initiative.
So let's see here.
Cool.
Shield gives me a advantage on.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a total of 17.
17.
Oh shit.
Okay, we can either go by dex or rollies.
Rollies.
Fuck yeah.
What are we doing?
Depending,
D20 versus D20.
All right.
depending on how
Shit.
this goes, it's either gonna be an epic chase scene or yakety sax.
Ooh, come on, Gray.
Alrighty. 7 versus 17. Squall goes first. So now we're going in a disorder. So Squall, you're now in the street. Passerbys are just running about.
All right, I'm going to use my full action, dash action to, I have, so it's 30 feet and then another 30 feet, so 60 feet with the dash if I'm running, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to then use another teleport to gain another 60 feet, so 120 feet.
Is the Isn't teleport a bonus action?
Teleport is based on my
Yeah, but it has to. Is it a bonus action or an action?
it's based on my my wisdom modifier. So for like my bonus is the amount. So if I have a +5, I can use it 5 times. So I've used it twice now.
But does it take a bonus action or an action to cast?
It's a bonus action.
Okay.
Hold on. Just so you know. Hidden paths. 60 feet to an activated space. As a bonus action on your turn.
Okay, cool. So you're able to travel 120 feet like that. That's terrifying.
That is insane.
Yeah, I can close. I can close or keep the distance real quick.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, you bamfed out. Now to the main party. It's chaos for y'all, so I think y'all just go crazy.
I'm gonna be a fucker.
Okay.
Just running.
Do
I'm
I
gonna
even
get-
know what's happening while I'm running with everybody?
Prok's
I'm cast-
angry, Squall's running.
I'm gonna cast Windwalk.
Oh,
Okay.
good
Does
game.
that affect party members or just you?
Yes!
Oh.
Up to 10 other people.
Okay.
Windwalk.
He's busting out the big spells. Oh shit.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's a 6 level.
Yes.
Gaseous form, appearing as a wisp of clouds while in this cloud form. Flying speed of 300 feet?
Yep.
Oh man.
And they can dash.
600 feet.
Oh my god.
So I just kind of crack down my staff and just spread out my arms like, we are going to fly.
What do you
Yeah.
mean we're going to fly? I don't even. Where are we even going?
Am I flying?
I mean, you can now, and like y'all are easily able to just pass through all the patrons. People are confused, like drinks are knocked over, there's chairs being flipped, people are in a panic because they don't know what's going on. All they saw was a Dragonborn stumbling down the stairs, a wall being destroyed, and then gaseous entities flying out the door.
As I'm speeding out next to Zodiac, I scream, Why can't we ever do things easily?"
Are y'all able to talk?
I don't think so.
And you can't use any weapons or anything. You have to take your action to basically.
Revert
Reverting,
form.
reverting takes 1 minute.
You see a lot of puffing from my gaseous form.
What is that awful smell?
Okay, so it is no problem for the party to be able to keep up with Squall with this.
Oh, I see them coming.
You look behind you and above you, and you just see flying gaseous entities.
I'm gonna double
This was
back.
your turn now.
I'm gonna double back, but I'll just run 30 feet in toward like I'm gonna run to I guess what looks like any type of shop if there's one nearby, or like a bar.
Okay,
And then
you just
as I-
quickly and swiftly
like just to
bolt
gain
into-
yeah, just to like avoid their eyes for a little bit, and then I'm gonna cast greater invisibility, enhanced.
Okay. So you.
Well, no. Well, I gotta. I'm going to basically bring out of my components pouch, and basically rub my a bit of like on my skin some gum arabic, and basically my skin starts to becomes translucent until it becomes, and then my clothing and my weapons, everything, they just all they unapparate.
Gotcha. As you run into the shop, she's like, you seem in a bit of a rush. Huh? And now to the other group, as y'all all kind of like crowd around this door that y'all. Give me a group perception check.
Okay, sure.
A group? Okay.
So everybody.
Wait,
roll a
so
perception.
Guys, I'm bad at these.
I'm not good.
Just
at
warning you ahead of time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're bad.
God.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Thank God we didn't do a combat this
Like
session.
right now.
Praise be to God, this ain't a combat. Thank God this ain't a combat. Thank God.
14? I'm...
I mean, it's got an 18.
Oh my God!
Bruh.
Do you want me to roll stealth, Yeet?
You're invisible.
Yeah, but I should still probably do it just in case.
Isn't it a +20? You're chilling, bro.
chilling, man. Like,
Well, I don't
literally,
even know.
No, listen. Y'all
Go ahead.
lost sight of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know if my eye will actually be able to be used in gaseous form.
Wait,
Not.
are we still in gaseous form?
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you reverted it.
Takes a whole minute.
Wow.
I got 17.
And this is all happening in 6 seconds. 17. Sadly, on a group-based roll, there's a majority fell.
Classic.
Wow.
And with 3 natural ones, those count as 2 fails. This
Oh.
is what would be considered a major fail.
Major fail. Yeah.
Total party fail. Wow.
Oh.
Thank God I wasn't combating with Ratbag.
So, refresh my memory. What was exactly the plan besides Takkul? What was the plan? Make it look like you betrayed us. What was it?
For me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, basically, I'm going to pull something off with, hopefully the proprietress.
Mm-hmm.
Only you and, only Zodiac and Prok know the details, and you guys are supposed to kind of like play a part of how you kind of reacted before, of like either holding back Prok or trying to aid Prok.
Mm-hmm.
And like, because it was to make it believable that Squall's kind of done doing the group thing in that essence. But obviously that's not what he's probably thinking, but we don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
You can only take his word.
Okay. Have we been given the vague direction of the location of
Scholar?
Scholar's place?
Yes. So the scholar actually resides at this little temple on like the east side of the city.
And then I'm gonna start making my way down this way.
I'm just kind of like look to the others, my gaseous form, and just kind of like gesture to like it's a lost cause right now. And we need to go towards the scholar, like I'll point in the direction of the scholar and start flying.
What?
Now, mind y'all have not long rested yet.
Oh. Oh.
Well, we did the morning until
Oh, y'all did rest in the sewers.
we just had enough rest to basically go into a dream for a few minutes or an hour, depending on how much long passage of time occurs, and then
Although
we
y'all
came out.
Y'all did take a long rest in the sewers, so
Okay. And we haven't been in
Yes.
any combat since then, so.
yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
besides Prok and Squall.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I have never seen that many natural ones.
Yeah, I
That
know,
is
right?
fucking insane.
Oh man.
So excited.
So yeah, I'm zooming towards the scholar's place.
What? But
Okay.
I look at Zodiac in confusion. Wait, I thought we were chasing, but we're going a different direction. And
Can't speak.
I'm not saying it. This is what I'm thinking. Like, okay, I'll just follow Zodiac. I don't know what's going on.
So at this point, Squall, you pretty much have free reign to do as you please, my man.
Yeah, I'm going to basically, I guess, get within a mile of the proprietress, and then get into like an alleyway and dispel greater invisibility.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then-
so,
and then I'm
break
going-
this into- Honestly, we'll just keep the initiative orders, I guess,
Okay,
and just roleplay from both ends.
sure.
Go ahead and get this music swapped over.
Oh boy.
So yeah, the main.
Oh, I forgot. We had the thing playing. Ah, my bad. I didn't know.
Aw, you missed
I
out on
didn't-
the you missed out on the chase music.
Oh shit! I didn't even start the event. My bad.
Ah! But
dare I.
So main group begins making their way to the scholar of the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So Squall, you're making your way to the proprietress.
Yes.
Okay. Takes you.
I do. Or who's going? Who's doing this instance? Are they going?
No, this
He
is
said
on
he's
you
keeping
right
initiative
now.
order, so it's you first.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay.
It's gonna take you a while to get there
Okay.
because
Let's-
it's all the way in the red light district.
Well, you said I got pretty close. So, or
I didn't say you got close.
oh.
This
Okay.
is-
Well.
Yeah, you've traveled about
I'll.
100 feet.
Oh. Well, never mind. No, I won't just like dispel the spell. I thought I got really Like, I didn't know time. You had time pass. All right, so
the spell lasts an hour, right?
Yeah. Well, and I don't know what it does, but if it's enhanced version, but.
Oh, 2 hours.
Oh well. I'm gonna make use of all 2
It
hours.
may not be long enough.
2 hours will be enough time if you're like just kind of like going at a decent pace instead of stealthing everywhere.
Yeah, decent pace.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So we'll say you give me a D100 roll.
Sure. Oh boy. 77.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
You are a lucky man.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Okay.
7's a lucky number.
Uh huh. Double sevens. Uh huh.
Wait a minute.
Uh huh.
Hey, Yeet.
Hey.
Yeah.
During that whole chase scene, was my card actually still in effect?
Yes, but it does not give you the lucky feature. It's event related.
Oh
I
boy.
see.
But as you're kind of slinking through an alley, Squall,
Uh huh.
like you're still invisible, correct?
Uh huh. Yeah.
You see what appears to be a
Oh shit.
a very tattered old
Oh
man.
my god.
He's just sitting there, just kind of thumbing a coin in his hand.
Uh huh.
What do you do?
I'll watch him for a bit just to see. Like, kind of like I'm gonna do an insight check, just a like passive, just if I can contemplate his mood.
Okay. And he's homeless.
Wow.
Sucks, man. Mood.
So that's a 20.
And he's homeless.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just watch him for maybe like 2 minutes and then.
So many natural ones, bro.
What are the chances of this?
Hey, it's good. It's cool. We're game out for the ones that matter.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh, I'm just doing this to see.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to make sure shit wasn't broken.
Uh huh.
Definitely not.
Execute order.
Just. Oh my god. So I probably, as the player, probably know who it is, but would Squall know?
I mean, you've seen him. Doesn't
It's the
look
Rat
like
King.
him. It's just an old man. Doesn't look like the one that you're familiar with. That much you can tell.
You know what? This is not part of the plan. But I think it's time. I'm gonna drop the bell in front of him.
Like, without looking away from the coin, and still, like, thumbing it about, like, twirling it between his fingers. I was wondering when you decided to show yourself.
Is it him?
I mean, that's all the man said. You can't tell yet.
Huh. Fancy meeting a recent stranger in the alleyway.
Yeah, I must say. You're very loud with your footsteps.
Not used to it, but yes.
What,
I wanted to make sure it was you. What?
A bit more keener than most.
What
Good
happened?
to see you again. Not entirely sure, but what I do know is
That thing is frightening, or him, it.
that was not the scholar.
What?
That was someone posing as the scholar.
Wait a second.
The visage and The looks were of him, but the way he moved, the way it spoke, that is not the scholar that I know.
Well, they seem like a lumbering, abjurous knight who give off the eminence of
It was
a faux radiance.
You're very correct on that, but they oversold it too much. They were sloppy in their execution. I don't know if they intended to trick me or just to trick all of you.
Do they have use of us?
I'm not entirely sure who that individual is, or what their purpose for doing so is, besides killing some of my force.
Okay, good. It's not all. Are you fortunate enough to have another stakeout, I would presume? Okay, good. So...
My bomb.
Yeah, we, So, yeah, we got it.
Hand it over.
Oh, you sure? Alright.
I was the one that wanted it.
Alright. I'll hand over him the bomb to him.
The real one? Or the fake one?
No, there is only one real one.
I forgot. I thought you made a duplicate for
No,
some reason. You
no.
altered it.
Yeah. It's smaller, so it's like you can carry it.
Yeah.
And then some.
Kind of just takes his hand up, grabs it.
Yeah, no, enhanced feign death.
You're shitting me.
Yeah, because I put the old spellcasting focus around it, and I'm casting the bomb with the spellcasting focus into him.
Huh.
I'm reading.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some very specific wording in there. This is great.
What?
Yeah, he goes limp.
Oh man. Oh man.
He goes limp.
Yep. I don't know how long it'll be, but probably 2 hours instead of 1 hour, right?
You enhanced it?
Yeah.
1 day.
Oh man.
I'm gonna carry that body and put it on my shoulder.
Okay.
And we're gonna go visit the proprietress.
Oh wow.
Oh man.
Alrighty. Now to the other group.
What they say about
I'm
being
gonna
more dangerous to your allies than your enemies.
So Yeet, I'm gonna say something to you in DMs.
Okay. Also, before we jump back, what do y'all think about that Kain teaser?
That was awesome.
That was, Jesus Christ.
Bro, I just became punished, Max.
Yeah, literally punishment. Yeah, literally what that was. That was insane. No
Hey.
shit. Oh man.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah. Alright, so you and your gaseous forms, you're able to kind of go slightly above the city. Y'all are aware that going into the air fully, like above the rooftops, is very prohibited and very monitored.
Fair, very fair.
So are y'all going high or sticking pretty low?
I'm sticking low.
I'm just weaving through the crowd.
Yeah, we're just
Okay.
weaving through the crowd. I mean, we don't really have
I'm
to
going
go high, low, or
above their
whatever.
heads.
Yeah.
Just going through 'em.
No, I think
You're
it's
going
okay to
through.
die. Yeah, no, I'll wait for the crowd. Yeah. I'm still not even sure what we're doing. As Lelelele.
Gotcha. Just basically playing follow the leader with Zodiac.
Yes, essentially.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, it doesn't take y'all too long at all to end up at the what would be called the Sun's Peak.
Alright. we're just here now.
Yep, y'all are there, and it will take y'all a minute to dispel.
Yep.
Alright.
So I'm gonna revert my form first.
Alrighty. So, as you all take some time reverting your forms and such, y'all now stand outside of this large citadel.
Gotcha.
Let me, I'm gonna be jumping back and forth between music
Gotcha.
a lot this session.
I'm kind of just panting. I don't even know why I'm tired. I was gaseous. I look to the rest of the party. What just happened, guys?
This is not plain to see what has happened.
No.
Squall
Hey,
has
hey,
betrayed
listen.
us again.
I know I'm stupid, but I don't understand.
Squall has decided to betray us and go off on their own again.
After all of that, we just did. After all of that we just went through with him, just like that,
Yes.
and we decide to chase him for a minute and then stop, and now we're here.
Did you see where they went?
No. But
We have our own business to do. This man wants to do it alone. Let him do it alone.
Sure. Okay.
It makes me angry. It makes me very angry.
Yeah. No. You know what? Yeah. Same here.
But before you all currently sits this large temple with like a curved roof, very like circular, like a dome on top of a large. It's basically very reflective of what it is on the map, you know.
Mm-hmm. Is there like any sort of guards outside, or?
No guards. This seems like a religious temple.
Huh.
There are individuals walking around cloaked in red capes and red adornments.
Mm-hmm.
They're simply just conversing with each other, doing work, loading things, unloading things. But looking at the temple is very different from the look of the how do I put this? The building does not match the attire that the followers wear.
Hmm.
When they're cloaked in this like blood red and black layout, this temple is very bright. Has this like green, like very natural, earthy lighting to it, with this very nicely clean-cut marble structuring with pillars and such. And there's these two large metal gates with various what would the word be? Like drawings almost. It's just there's a better word for it.
Hieroglyphs.
Iconography?
That.
Oh, okay.
Iconography.
Hmm.
Simply just displaying various things of people pursuing the sun, praising it. Is just the mood here is very light.
Okay. I guess I'll start like walking up the steps.
Okay. As you begin kind of stepping up, you see just at the top of the stairs, by these two pillars on the left and right, these very large, towering figures. And these are familiar to you. These are Empyreans.
Oh. Okay.
Zodiac, you're fairly familiar with Empyreans. You know, they're like the main foot soldiers for the Scholars of the Sun.
Oh. Okay.
Is the rest of the group following Zodiac, or?
Yeah, I'm just walking behind him. Just like...
I guess so.
Absolutely furious.
Gotcha.
Or pretending to be, rather.
At this point, as y'all kind of get to the top, you see both the Empyreans just kind of swing their swords down, making like an X, stopping you from passing.
Mm-hmm. I'll just like turn my head, quote unquote, and then like address one of. We have come seeking an audience with the scholar.
I see. And the other one says, he sees.
Huh.
But, and and they begin bouncing one word off from one to the other. But if you wish to pass, you must solve this puzzle.
Oh,
One of us only tells the truth.
God damn.
The other only tells lies.
Okay.
That is all you have.
How about you speak?
Just kind of look at you. We're just fucking with you. They lit the swords up.
God damn it. God, fuck.
And so y'all are able to just head on in. Looking inside, it is very beautiful, very botanical. It's almost like a greenhouse. Various plants are being grown and tended to by the followers. And you can see at the far end of this temple, there are rooms that span off like on the left and right. But at the very end, there's a large set of doors with a sign above. Can anyone read Celestial?
I can.
Emma?
I can.
Lucas, Emma, both looking at the door, it says, Scholar of the Sun's Abode.
I guess I'll use, what was it? Minor image and just show it as translations.
Sure.
And then Google search it.
Where there is silent image. There. I'm gonna use silent image.
Alright.
I'm just kind of
And
like
use it
looking
because I can
around
use it for free.
and just kind of seeing like all the like plant life and everything. I'm just like nodding my head, like reminds me of home. This is nice.
Okay. So, what do you all wish to do?
why are we here?
Going in?
Because we were invited.
Well, yeah, we were invited here by that big motherfucker. So I guess we go in and talk to the bastard now.
And breach the door.
Emma just walks up, shoves.
Oh.
And you see like
I was
the
like,
door
I'm a
just
C4, but okay.
And looking into this room, you can see various books and such, and a very fiercely burning light at the crest of the ceiling, which it stands about 40 feet above y'all. Lucas, the room is uncomfortable to your eyes. This is brighter than natural sunlight.
Oh.
Brighter than bright.
Just puts on shades.
Basically, the whole room is as if you were looking at the sun.
I'm gonna hold on, walking kind. I'm just gonna do a little cheeky little thing. I'm gonna Druidcraft have like flowers start blooming on my body.
You
Like,
you just see Lucas just squinting his eyes.
Yeah.
My eyes.
But as y'all
My eyes.
But as Emma breaches the door, you just kind of look over at a desk surrounded by like various books, tomes, and scrolls. That large figure that you're all familiar with. Oh, new visitors.
Hello.
What business have ye? Being the first to enter, Aasimar, speak.
Hi, we're the party that was invited here.
Invited.
Yes.
I have no
Yep.
recollection by me.
You're not
So
that
strange.
big motherfucker?
And he stands up. He is in fact that big motherfucker.
It was the one that was clearing the rats.
Clearing the rats. The Red King is having trouble?
Yes, by your hands.
You killed like all of his men.
I have no recollection of such events.
Hey,
Emma, I'm
can
not-
I do like an insight check on his like demeanor as
Yes.
opposed to like the other dude?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty
Oh.
solid. Okay, where's
Nice.
my insight? Make sure I'm on the right sheet here.
Probably a 10 plus.
Insight plus 5.
Oh.
22.
22. Okay. He is seemingly much more aloof and very. You feel comfortable around this individual.
Well, the
They
other one
may
kind of made us
look-
uncomfortable.
Hmm?
So, well, the other guy made us uncomfortable, I assume?
You're terrified of that motherfucker, I assume.
Yeah, okay.
But this is
Something-
very welcoming.
Something tells me either he is in a very different mood or that was not them that we met.
Do you find yourself killing swallowtail people in a single room and then covering yourself in their blood?
That has happened before, but
I look at the rest of the party and shrug.
Would you happen to have anyone that looks similar to you, but would enjoy being covered in blood?
no, not entirely. I believe I'm one of a kind.
We
You all are a very inquisitive.
we had met with one in your guise that extended an invitation to your temple as a means into seeking entry into the tournament.
Foreign forces.
They were also
manipulating-
speaking of looking for their son.
Yes.
Yes. Searching for the sun. That is my only goal. At least I have that part right about me.
Though they seem to have been doing it in means of slaughtering.
Well, that's quite unfortunate. I was hoping to ally myself with the Rat King. Are you aware of his status?
No.
Missing in action. We do not know where he is.
Unfortunately.
If only they knew.
I truly hope he is well. Poor old man deserves some reprieve.
Getting
I mean,
some
he
rest
might
right
be.
now.
His people aren't.
Repeat.
I just said he's getting some rest right now. Fucking hell.
But, tell me, what would a group such as yourselves be doing amidst the Rat King?
I kind of look to the others.
We met him. We thought he was a crackhead.
The true means in which we met
You
them
see
was
the head, tilt.
we are
Oh, sorry. We thought he was a homeless man who was on drugs.
Yes.
we are seeking means of leaving the city.
That means tournament.
Oh.
From what we gather, it's our best option at least.
So, you wish to pursue the tournament. And you get to meet. And winning such tournament will lead to you meeting Blalex.
I mean,
What a momentous
I
occasion.
mean,
we
I
have
have met him a bit.
met them a few
you have
times.
met Lord Blalex?
2 times, was it? No?
I think once, and the other time was just the screen.
He
Tell
appeared
me.
to us once when the... What was that creature called that was stalking the alleys? Yeet?
This
Y'all
cool.
don't know.
Weird ass fog demon.
Yes, they appeared once the entity that creates the fog disappeared.
Yes, the fog. And you've encountered the entity and survived?
Yeah, he was in
We were
my.
indoors.
He was in my mouth.
This one chose to step outside when the fog had not cleared.
You watch as he just kind of stands up, closing a tome, and begins walking over, and with each step, a thud just echoes out throughout the entire room and reverberates up the walls.
Oh.
He just kind of walks over and leans, you can't see his face because it's masked by a black veil, but you can feel the breath in your face, Prok.
I'm just staring right back at him. Cold.
You You have an unusual darkness inside of you.
Yeah.
Are you searching for the sun as well? You're looking for your light.
I guess so, yeah. In a way.
Wonderful. But to help the one attain such things, and you watch as he just kind of claps his hands together and just lays both his head, like slaps both of his hands down on like Prok's shoulders to help another find the sun. Truly, I would be ecstatic to assist you in whatever you may need.
This is amazing. Do you have the same darkness I got in me? In you?
No. My darkness is not, tainted like yours. My darkness is a lack thereof light.
Oh.
Something has taken your light away.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Pray tell?
You know the cycles?
Pardon?
Oh.
You don't know the cycles? A man as powerful as you?
Not entirely too savvy. I've resided within the, city of grass all my life.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, well, this thing inside of me, very powerful. Think of it like I guess a key, but not really a key. We killed something very powerful, and we made somebody. There's something here, in this city, something that man Blalex owns. I don't know if he owns it. Yeah, he owns it.
You implying you wish to harm Blalex? And the mood immediately shifts. The like burning light, bright light at the ceiling, just goes completely dark. Y'all are overcast with darkness, and that warm,
I can finally
cozy
see.
feeling is just malice and bloodlust for a second.
No, not necessarily.
Well, we want to
Do
take
not
that
seek
thing.
to harm. We simply wish to leave.
Light snaps back on. Oh, very well then.
Jesus.
Oh man.
I take it you like Blalex.
Why, he is my lord. He's gifted me a temple to have others follow amongst the path that I follow, achieving our light, finding our sun.
That's cool. You're a cool guy.
Thank you. You are, all of you, in fact, are very interesting individuals. You kind of, like, you see the head linger for a second as he, like, kind of, like, his head just kind of swivels side to side, looking over the group, and you see it kind of pause on Lucas. And he begins just, again, walks over to Lucas. You radiate something interesting.
Are you talking about my eye?
Kind of looks. I've never seen an eye such as that before. Could be the cause. What are you?
I am half drow.
Yes. But what are you?
I am a warlock with the patron of a seer.
Novelock.
Yes.
Ah, wonderful. Then you, my friend, seems you have already attained your light. And, continues kind of looking about amidst the group. Looks up to Zodiac. I recognize you.
You do?
I've heard, do you not work with the proprietress?
Circumstantially, we were forced into it, yes.
Well, are you away from her now?
Yes.
Very good. Things are turning brighter for you. or all of you.
I don't like that lady. What do you think about that lady?
Not very fond of the proprietress.
What about that rat fella?
The Rat King, we've always been very mutual, and I was hoping to, since the tournament is coming up, enhance our relationship before said tournament.
You're getting a little quiet, by the way. Can you speak a little closer?
Oh, speak louder?
Yeah, just a bit.
Okay.
Very good.
But,
You're also like breathing in your mic, so I don't know how you're gonna balance that. Can you turn it up?
I think it's like all the way up already, dude. This mic's just, I need to get a new mic.
Not for sure.
How about here?
I think that's pretty okay.
Wait, say a sentence. Say a sentence.
I'm very curious what all of you have to offer.
Yeah.
It's alright. It'll work.
Move it a bit closer. Just don't pick up the fucking nose. God damn this mic, dude. Technical issues. But, so you have already, found your way away from the proprietress, which is very good. The relationship, between me and the Rat King, I was hoping to solidify before the tournament, so that way we could, enjoy merry competition together.
That would have been cool. I like that rat guy.
That is good. That is very good. But, if you wish to take place in the tournament, I assume you've been approaching said individuals in search of, a way into the tournament. A sponsor.
That would be correct.
Well, we had the rat guy, but situations arose.
Indeed, indeed.
I don't like people like her.
She is very cold.
Ruthless would be a better word.
I don't care about her being ruthless. Certain people are just not meant to rule over others, I think.
And you
She
believe
doesn't
her
deserve
to not be a ruler.
No.
Well then, if I am to have a group represent the Scholars of the Sun in the upcoming tournament, I need to know that you're capable.
Yeah?
Do you believe you can win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well then. I will have each of you tested.
Alright.
You watch as he just takes his sword out, slams it into the ground, burying it into the floor.
Hey.
Wait for all of you to attack me once. If
Just
I'm
once?
satisfied, I will give you a pass right here and now.
Oh boy.
Can you... I'll go first, but may I ask you to hit one of my allies first? This is just to ensure I'm at my best.
Very well. Which of you would wish to be struck?
I'll take the shot. Raise my hand.
So be it. You kind of watch as he walks up, and you just kind of rest his hand on your head. I hope there is no ill will behind this. You seem strong.
I've taken hits before.
But you've never taken a hit from one such as I.
I'm a method actor.
Unfortunately, there will be no acting here.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go ahead and make this a public roll.
This guy missed.
23 to hit.
Never mind.
23 to hit. 23 to hit. I realized I didn't pull out all my stuff. Yes, that'll hit.
It's a bit of a problem.
I'm nervous. As you watch as he just cocks his sword back
Hell, here
and
we
just slings it up.
go. It's good knowing you, and then I'm flung across the room.
Hey, go
Yeah, he
neutral.
just knocks you off your feet.
Oh,
And each
boy.
you D&D neutral.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me pull up my
Yeah,
calculator.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take
Oh.
triple that.
Oh no!
Well,
Okay,
I'm bored. I'm gonna kill you.
So, are you doing the
210.
counter?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as this... Wait. God, I can't remember all the abilities here. It's so far back in our DMs.
Please watch the video whenever you can, by the way, Yeet. It's so good.
That's a good video. That's a good video.
That's how I pictured Lelelele getting hit right now.
Did I not pin the message?
No, but it's use a reaction allows the wielder to take an attack for an ally at triple damage.
Okay,
And upon doing so, the next attack the wielder does will be a critical.
gotcha. Okay, so that's that one. Okay. I wanna
That's
make sure I remember.
crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's scary. So as he just uppercuts Lelelele, knocking her to the ground, there's a heavy dent in her chest piece. Your head just goes like blank for a minute, like for a second. And then Prok, you swipe your sword across the air, and you all watch as a red gash, like a red fracture, in the space behind him just erupts, and just.
Hey, that's one of the things that hurt me.
And you kind of watch as he steadies himself on his sword. You pass.
Wow. I'm just gonna do a little salute.
Next.
I'm
Oh.
I'm gonna just pick myself out of the rubble, of like the crater in the wall. You can go. I'm gonna catch my breath.
Come, and you as you stand up, he just puts his palm on your face. Lay on hands for 70.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. That was a good.
Alright, I guess I'll go.
But Lelelele's not supposed to take any damage in that.
Oh. No, she still takes the damage, but you reflect it.
I take an attack for an ally at
So
triple
you
damage.
ate the damage.
Oh.
I ate the damage.
Oh,
I
you
eat
ate the
that.
damage.
I eat 105 damage.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I'll just be in the crater in the wall and I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm fine.
No, wait a minute. Caleb, that's... wait, okay, I'm remembering now. No,
I'll just send it to you.
You take the triple of it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I take triple.
So
I'm sending it to you.
That was 70 damage. You take 210.
But I half it because I'm raging.
Oh, yeah. So when
Oh my.
Nice. Wow.
Out DM'd.
Wow.
Yeah. But you don't hurt him. I'm sorry. That's what I got confused.
Yeah, no, I just swing on him.
You're gonna swing at him?
Yeah, for a crit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so take your attack now, Prok. Okay, I got that whole shit messed up in my mind.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't even know what I roll for a crit. Can I cast Enlarge before I do it? That's
Sure.
okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Buff
get
the fuck
larger.
up.
I'm just gonna get large.
Goddamn. how
Is the
many-
group Loki just gonna kill the Scholar of the Sun?
No, come on.
No.
There's
Chance.
no way.
I don't know. Prok's guy did him.
How many brutal critical die do you get?
3, I think.
Let me.
Unless I have
pass
1,
this-
2. I have 3 next level, I think.
Yeah, I'm about to check. I'm about to double check Barbarian if the fucking website will load.
Should be 2 actually. Which kind of sucks. Okay.
Yeah, it's 2. I'm just going based off memory.
So this is 1 additional weapon damage die. That means 3d10 or 3d12, right?
Yeah, it does D12. Yeah.
So 1d12 or 3d12?
Oh god dang it.
Barbarians.
5e.
Because if it's only a single weapon die, then I kind of suck.
At 17th level, you get 3 dice.
Okay, so I get... Okay, well, this guy takes...
So you take you roll your normal amount of dice plus 3. You're level 17, right?
No, I'm level 16.
Level 16, so it'd be 2. So you roll the normal amount of dice plus 2. And that's
Just...
all
What
double.
do you mean? So like, I have to roll this? Like that?
Whoa.
Just 3d12 since I'm enlarged, right?
Yeah, so 3d12, then 2d12.
Oh, then 2d12. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So
So
I'll do 2.
do you just want to take those that you have there, or do you want to do another rolls?
Well, like I have Savage Attacker, so I'll take the largest of the 2, and then I'll do a 2d12.
Okay, so we're looking at 12 and 8. So 20, 21, 41, doubled to 82 plus your strength, rage, and I'm going to assume you Great Weapon Mastered.
Mm-hmm.
So right now we're at 82. Plus 10 with Great Weapon, that makes it 92. And then
Plus
your strength
6.
and rage.
Plus 10. So it's 102.
102 damage as you just... As you watch as... let me redo the visuals here for everybody. As the swing goes down on Lelelele, there's a red rift that appears in front of her. And, there we go. The playback goddamn pause. The rift appears, and as his sword swings up, instead you see a large gash against Prok's chest. As Prok just jumps forward, increasing in size, and just slams it down, cleaving into his shoulder.
Oh.
You pass.
Thanks.
Now Zodiac.
Yeah, I just
Does he lay on hands me as well?
Yeah, he'll heal you for 105.
Okay.
I kind of just hold one of my hands aloft to the air as a storm cloud just forms over his head. I just rip it down, casting Call Lightning at 8th level.
Let's go.
What kind of saving throw?
Dex.
Huh.
There's a 14 succeed.
No.
No.
All right, let me get this advanced dice roll.
Bad.
Man, is he wearing armor, by the way? Like, you know.
Yes.
Okay. Man, Paladin.
Wow, that was ass damage.
Oh yeah, that's below average.
Rough.
Yeah, that's below average. Oof.
Yeah, so 39 points of lightning damage.
Oh, Are you more centered around utility?
That would be correct.
You pass.
Because when you consider that damage alongside being a utility person, yeah, that makes sense. Wow.
Next.
Very fair.
Who would like to go next?
You know what? I'll step up. I'm just going to look at him and immediately just heal back some of the damage by using Healing Light, which is my bonus action.
Uh-huh.
And that'll be 5d6, so I'm going to be using that. So, let's see here. 5d6. So 16, and then I'm also going to cast, I believe, where is it? Cure Wounds on him as well.
Okay. Cool deal. Okay. He kind of pauses as you see, like, some of the blood that was seeping from his shoulder kind of patches up. And from the singed mark of the lightning that had struck down on him, kind of like shimmers away. A very proficient healer. Very well. You passed.
Thank you.
Next.
I guess I'll step up. I take my sword out. I scratch my cheek. Could you strike me for real? I feel kind of bad that Prok ate the entire thing for me.
Will this assist you in doing more harm?
No, it's just to ease my conscience.
I like you. Very well.
Put my hands in the air.
Wave them like you just don't care.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's gonna hit.
And here it comes.
Before this time, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna say Axis activate my shield and all the deal with quick shown and everything as I'm walking up to be hit, and just
Gotcha.
making sure.
79.
Even more damage than the last one.
Yep. That wouldn't change anything either way because the armor rating was still high enough. Okay.
Ooh.
30.
Because I mean that's a 38 to hit.
Yep. Yeah. Nothing would have stopped that in the first place. All right.
The 20 strength match. What the fuck?
This time I've planted my legs in the ground, so when he hits me, I just slide back a bit, and I just go. Okay, that's pretty good, and I'm just trying to ignore the bleeding. Okay, all right. So I'm going to. All right. I'm going to.
No, I got this. I'll just like look over to Lelelele. I'm gonna cast heal.
Thank you.
At 7th level.
I'm like.
So you regain. Let's see, what was it specifically? Yeah, you get all that health back. You get 80 health back.
Yeah. 60 plus something.
I'm doing that thing where I'm jumping up and down and flapping my hands.
70 plus.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So it's 80 in total.
As my mends are stitching themselves back up, I'm just hopping up and down and like doing that thing where I flap my hands like, okay, all good. I'm going to draw my sword. Noticeably, my armor has shifted again. Okay. I'm going to cast Branding Smite at level 3.
Okay.
And I'll.
So that'll be 3d6 on top of your 3d8.
Yes. And he's going to just be preparing to receive an attack, right?
So you will be granted advantage.
Advantage? Can I, would I be able to perform an action upon myself before attacking? Like a full action?
You are welcome to prep as you please.
Okay, I'm going to use haste on myself in addition.
You only get one attack.
Okay, gotcha. Then in that case, yeah, okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. That would be a little moot.
In that case, you just dump Divine Smite, slide into him.
Yeah. Yep. Alrighty.
You already did cast. You already have Branding Smite at 3rd level, so it's 3d6, 3d8 at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to lay my attack into him then. In that case, hope for the best. All right.
You do have advantage, by the way.
Okay. 19 is pretty good. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. 19.
Give me your total.
Alrighty. So, you said 3d6, 3d8.
What's your total to hit?
Total to hit.
Oh, total.
I'm pretty
to hit.
sure
Gotcha.
you hit.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. My total to hit. That would be strength proficiency. Is that what it was? Okay. So 19, 24, 29.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Alrighty. Lay my whole attack into him. Just making sure that I'm adding the correct thing. Okay. Level 2, 3, so okay. 4d8.
3d8, 3d6.
3d8.
So I'll just remove.
Wow, big.
I'll do you a favor. And
No.
get rid of one of the
Scoot it the other way. Scoot the other way. Remove the like the higher
the
one.
7?
Yeah, or whichever.
Okay.
Yeah, remove a higher one, please.
Yeah. Okay. So 3, 3, 8,
Mhm.
and then your 3d6.
Okay.
Here's the question: could he also technically dump Divine Smite slots into that too?
And the 2d6 for.
The 2d6 is re-rolling the ones.
Okay. So 3, 3, 8, 6, 14, 20, 24 plus your strength.
Yeah, plus strength, so that's 5. And that's a good question. Would I be able to dump another like slot into that?
You already actually no. Yep. You hesitated a turn.
Hesitated.
So you still have a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure it wasn't Burning Smite just on hit thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is on hit actually. Yeah,
You could totally just dump a high level slot.
Pump it.
Yeah.
Pump it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay,
Fifth,
one
fourth
hit.
level.
Just
Fourth or
go
fifth
for
level.
it.
Okay.
Do it.
Well, I don't have any fifth level. I'll
Oh.
burn 4. Okay, so I can only do 1, right?
Yeah, only one hit.
Okay. So
Make
I'll
it a
burn
big
level
one.
Just
4.
adding on the hit. Okay.
Yeah, I'll burn a 4. So I assume that would be like.
It should say how much more d6 you get.
Got you. 11 spell. Creature takes extra. Smite. Add this damage, extra damage to your divine smite. So, casting. So in that case. Oh, okay. I see. That's where I messed up. Okay. So first level, second level, third level, fourth level. So I think that's 5.
Should be extra.
5?
Oh god.
Because
Yeah, right now
burn
we're
spell
at
slots to
29.
apply smite. Yeah, burn spell slots. Okay, gotcha. That's where I messed up in my calculations. Okay. Yeah, I believe that's 5d8.
Okay.
I rerolled
Jesus.
54.
Wait, why would you reroll the 2?
Oh my god.
Greater weapon master.
That's
not the
smite.
greater
That's
weapon,
not.
that's
That's not weapon. That's not weapon damage.
Oh, weapon damage. Oh, right.
That's your smite damage.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. 54 damage in a single strike.
Okay. I'm just going
As
to.
you just
I will.
swing, like, if you're welcome to flavor it how you please.
Thank you. Yeah. I'll swing completely horizontally through his thorax as black flames begin appearing out of the sword, essentially.
Perfect. As this blow impacts him, you see he's shifted to the side. You just kind of like it cleaves into his armor, piercing the flesh as you see blood begin to trickle down. You just kind of you watch as he takes a hand, grabs the end of the sword, just pulls it out, lifts it up.
Sort of easing out of the battle ready mode. I go, is everything all good? I kind of put my hand
Just
out.
Holding the sword like up. I'm assuming you're still holding on to it, so your
Yes.
arms kind of like you're almost being lifted off the ground as the head looks down at you. You pass.
Yay!
Let's go. Gives you a pat on the head.
Oh.
Next,
Gonna go over to where everyone else is standing.
looks over to the halfling and the Aasimar.
Did you want to go first or what?
Barda. What?
Was that?
For initiative.
Oh,
Third up. So, what will y'all do? And who's going?
so this is just a test of strength, right?
Sorta, kinda.
Okay.
It's a test of
Worth.
how useful you are in battle.
Okay. We haven't done anything, have we? Like in past sessions? I just showed up, right?
Oh yeah, you still have everything. Like you're long rested. So you have everything.
So can I go or Max?
Yeah.
If you want to.
Pop off.
Okay. I'm gonna use destructive wave. You can only pick him as my target.
What?
Destructive wave.
What? I don't think I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's from the Tempest domain.
Whoa!
I'm gonna use my channel divinity to increase the damage of the thunder damage that comes with it.
Oh!
To full damage.
Okay, so Constitution save.
Yeah. And I'm gonna have the other damage be necrotic damage.
Jesus, what is Emma? What is Emma?
What the fuck is that?
Natural 1 on con save.
Oh my god!
He's gonna die.
And here's the thing. he has advantage on magic spell saves. He
Oh.
rolled. I rolled.
Two?
So
two
poorly. Like,
No.
What the fuck
Man,
is this?
what is with the
session?
ones tonight?
The best session ever.
The best
And it is.
session.
But although, by the way, buddy, session 99.
Yeah,
We made
session
it.
99,
We made it!
Yeah.
We made it, boys.
one
We
away,
made it.
buddy. Everybody, one away.
One more.
Oh man.
Tournament coming up, baby.
Oh man.
Two tournaments,
Sorry,
Yeet.
Battle Royale,
You
Battle
fool! There's two big
Yes,
things coming up.
So automatically, 5, 6. So he's automatically taking 30.
Yeah.
45.
Yeah, 45.
Wow.
And he's knocked prone.
Yes, he is.
Mhm, yeah.
You all watch as this wave just erupts. The floor cracks, and you see him just fall as this deep, like dark energy just pulses in the area affected. As pretty much the whole other half of the room is now just destroyed.
Oh.
I fall to my butt, and I go. Did our bard just do that? Did one of our bards just do that?
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
That's how I envision Emma doing that to him.
You watch as he stands up. And he walks over to you, Maxi. Just boom, boom.
Damn. Maybe I should have went for
I send
You
it.
should have. You should have went for the head.
What do you offer, Halfling?
Well,
Fireball.
No.
Don't destroy the rest of the area.
Show him the light of his life.
I will show you the sun.
Seduce him.
Oh boy.
What? Seduce him.
hey, I got a bucket of chicken.
I got a bucket of chicken.
He's got a quota to make. He's got to seduce a god every couple of sessions.
Yeah.
I am not
you can't
talking
live
about
without
chicken
it.
girls.
Hmm. I think I'm gonna. Oh, wait. Actually, I haven't.
When a D&D player says, "Oh, actually, wait, I haven't done this," you know, it's a sign.
I'm worried. What will you do, Maxi?
Or the real Maxi. Motion, please stand up. Please stand up.
Kill him, Maxi. Kill him. Seduce him.
No!
What you got, man?
I'm gonna. I mean, this is pretty useful times, though I haven't used it in a while. But I'm gonna. I'm gonna cast.
Gun.
Oh, man. First 10 run. Yitri? Oh, God.
I'm gonna
Yoshi is back.
cast. Oh, Wall of Force.
Oh.
Ooh.
And I'm basically gonna, like, box him in.
Sick.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
So you're gonna suffocate him?
I'm not sure if that suffocates.
That's awesome.
You know, that is actually really bad. Wall of Force, and then I just cast Sickening Radiance. death by exhaustion levels.
That works.
Oh.
Wait, no, that's
No,
actually
no,
a strat.
Hang on.
Oh.
I can add to this. I put a wall of flame, and then he puts wall of force, and he just deprives him of oxygen.
Oh.
Yo, we got a combo now.
Some Goblin Slayer shit.
Now you can't, since this is individual trials, you can't add on to it. But that is
Obviously,
something you can do. But yeah, you watch as he just kind of lays his hands. You see him just kind of touching thin air, pushing. And he just holds up like one finger, and he watches. He presses both hands to the side, and you see the muscles tense, and you watch the ground crack under him. What is I just want you to make like a spell attack.
Spell
just
attack?
Roll a d20 and add your spell attack bonus.
Well, it's immune to all damage.
Yes, but this is.
He's trying to brute force his raw
Okay.
might versus your magic.
Okay, wait, what do you want me to do?
Roll a d20 and just add your spell attack bonus.
My spell, okay.
It's going against his, which is an 11 on the d20. That's all I'll tell you right now.
I think I'm gonna use luck to reroll.
Okay.
That's better.
Ooh.
27.
27. There's no way your spell attack bonus. Wait, what?
The ring yeet. The ring yeet.
Oh fuck.
This guy got shit on.
Yeah. So it's an 11. His athletics bonus. What's your total?
27.
24.
Whew. Nice.
Because he strains, and you just see his arms go slack. He just kind of gives you a nod.
And I get rid of it.
Nice.
I believe you're aware that you have passed.
Whew.
Very well. Well,
Nice job.
I will get
I'm
the
not there.
paperwork. I will get the paperwork arranged for all of you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Thank you. You're
Now-
very much.
Quite capable.
About that guy that was you,
Yes.
what you gonna do about that?
I'll look into such matters. Try to see if they reconvene with the Rat King, if possible.
By the way, there's a lizard who may be with us. Maybe. Depending on the choices that man makes.
If he's anything like all of you, then must be more than capable.
You think that? You think us capable?
That means quite a lot.
I'm gonna look dead at him. James, give me a sit rep.
Oh, that's right.
James?
I'm puzzled.
What do you mean?
Very rarely do we meet someone who has strength adequate or above yours.
Above mine.
Oof.
Above my...
The thing that scares me more is this thing's tenacity. You've
Greater than mine?
You've barely scratched at the surface. You've barely harmed him.
That man's a monster.
Holy crap.
How did you reckon he got like that?
I do not know.
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups.
Every single
And
day.
one banana.
I'm beginning to believe some of the denizens here in the city of Brass are more fearsome than the Sins might be. If this place
No,
is
they're
like its own
definitely.
dimension.
Yeah. no
They're
kidding.
way stronger than the
This
Sins.
place is
Like all of them.
another animal.
They're just content to chill.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like if these guys would have, like the only person who could have fought this guy is Wrath at his peak.
This is no Ratbag. This is like the fucking Wano Kingdom.
This is like Wano. That's fucked up.
We're like visiting another campaign set in another place.
Yeah,
That
these
is like-
motherfuckers
like,
absolutely.
I have
These
an
guys-
unspoken rule for my campaign, by the way. Whenever someone references something that I took inspiration from, I have to let you be notified. This City of Brass and these people here were slightly inspired by Wano.
Nice.
That's gas.
Because I watched Wano.
Hey, Yeet.
Yeah. What's up?
But these guys absolutely wipe the floor with all the Sins. Like, this guy destroys sloth, gluttony, and pride at the same time.
Represent Yeet. Represent. Thank you, Yeet.
Represent.
Good man.
Like these guys are just not fair.
Holy shit.
And there is an explanation for all of this that you will find out, but I can't.
Wait a minute. I now know what your icon is. It took me a bit. Solo leveling.
Yes,
Yeah, I read through the whole thing.
I'm still reading it. It's so good.
I need to read it.
You have to.
Oh, no kingdom. Oh, shit.
But yeah, he just kind of goes back, and he goes to sit in his like small throne chair that he had at the crumbling desk, and as he sits, it just falls apart.
Oh,
The paperwork may be delayed due to.
Good job. Good job, Emma.
But I will. May I know where you are residing?
I was.
Well, we were residing in that tavern, but I don't think we're going back there.
Wait, why not?
Well, I broke the wall.
We could just pay for it.
I'm not paying for that.
I can pay for it. It's a good tavern.
That's fair.
I believe. It was called Wilhelm?
Gillibrand's.
No, Gillibrand's Gall.
Gillibrand's Gull. Sorry.
Very worthy establishment. You broke
nice.
some property there.
Their chicken is good. I mean,
Yeah, I broke a wall.
They're very safe.
The chicken is good.
Yeah.
You're right.
But I'll be sure to have an emissary sent that way after the paperwork is done to deliver it.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Also, you're getting it slightly quiet again, Yeet? Just a little bit.
Gotcha. It is a pleasure to have you join the Scholar of the Sun in the upcoming tournament. Very thrilled. Also, I need your group's name.
Oh. We're the Brave Soul.
You see the head just cocked to the side. Not a curious cock, a 45-degree snap.
Oh.
You are the ones that Lord Blalex has spoken of.
Did he have good things to say?
Told me that I would be very fond of you.
Oh, that's.
He was not wrong.
Thank goodness he provided a positive evaluation. Is your neck okay?
Yes.
I shudder a bit. Good.
Well then, any other business you wish to have with me?
No.
No,
I'm good.
we have to track down our lizard.
Very well. Well, best of luck in that. The city of Brass is very expansive, and it's easy to lose track of oneself in the city. I do wish you well before the tournament. Try not to get into too much trouble.
We'll try not to, but it seems to come to us.
As all good things do.
Thank you for considering us. We'll be on our way.
Very well. Back to Squall.
Oh shit. Alright, describe the situation, Yeet.
You're currently carrying around an old man on your shoulder. And,
He has a fucking bomb on him.
Well, I'm gonna take the bomb and put it back in the bag. I don't want to make anything any more noticeable and obtuse.
Volatile.
It's a very uncanny situation I put myself in.
Yeah. Very, very interesting situation. I'm gonna see if
Yeah.
I'm this fixed.
As long as you're not religious, you're fine.
Oh God. Huh. Well,
But,
that worked.
You are in the red light district now.
All right.
About an hour and a half has passed.
All right. I'm close though, right?
Very near.
Like within another hour or a little less.
Like 10 minutes.
Okay. I'm going to place him down gingerly, like on the side, kind of like prop him up to where he's not like incapacitated looking, but look like he's just kind of like drunk and kind of like slouching over.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to take a lute out of one of my instruments, and I'm going to basically play a tune, and then I'm going to use the tune to extend improved enhanced ability at 7th level.
Give me a sec.
What?
For Eagle Splendor.
Hold the phone.
So I can. Usually it's advantage, but since you give me the option to choose advantage or a modifier, I'll do the modifier.
Why are you casting it at 7th?
Because you said I can. If I upscale, the modifier bonus goes up with the improved version.
Yeah. Okay, I remember now. Yeah. So that gives you plus 7 to your charisma checks as well as advantage.
Okay. Oh, both. Okay. All right. I'll put the loot back in my traveling bag, and I'll pick up the old man and start kind of humming, day by day.
Gotcha. So you picked him up again, you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk toward the residence or business establishment of, the proprietress, the golden proprietress.
Proprietress of all that is gold.
Proprietress that is all that is gold.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, I want you to say for me, Blalex.
Wait, what?
Just say Blalex.
Bollocks.
Listen here, you motherfucker. The entire time you've been here, not once have you said his name right. It's always Blalex.
Wow.
I gotta keep it going, Yeet.
I know, it's fucking... I didn't know if that was an honest mistake, if you're fucking with me. I think you're fucking with me.
Bollocks with this place.
But soon enough, you do creep up on... Oh, I need to swap over to some different music here.
So guys, I'm sweating. I am.
Yeah, you're about to do something very potentially very, very risky and dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame you.
Mm-hmm.
You got this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Choices of words are very important here.
So, carrying the old man, you walk up to the entrance of the domain of the proprietress of all that is gold, and 2 guards kind of step between you and the door. State your business.
Business is did a job for the proprietress the other day. Have some news in regards to developments of spies and I was with the group that with the strange tree conifer really cosmic-looking individual who had worked with the proprietress before. And I have some things that the proprietress would probably be interested in greatly.
And the old man you're carrying?
He's someone I was able to subdue that she would probably find interesting.
Mind if we check him?
Sure, for weapons, or to make sure they're...
Make sure
Yes.
they're properly incapacitated.
Yes.
Good. They shove you over. And as you fall back, you watch as just the body of the Rat King just plops. They look. Oh yeah. Alright, you're good.
Okay. I can take him. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
They kind of just both like they just gonna go back to their positions by the side of the door, just leaving you and him on the ground.
You gentlemen have a swell day.
Aye.
Even though it's always bright here. Anyway.
Okay. So, I assume you go to the lift?
Yeah, I kind of have him holding him piggyback style, where his arms are kind of like dangling around my neck, and then I'm holding him under his inner legs.
Gotcha. Okay. Soon enough, you're there, and you walk up to the large golden doors, and before you're able to knock, they just slowly ease open.
Oh.
Sound. Bless you, Caroline.
Oh, interesting. That door just sneezed. That's awkward. Excuse you? Thank you. Huh, that was awkward. Hello?
What matters do you have with me?
Oh, well,
As you, kind of step inside, you see her on the usual spot out in the balcony, swirling a cup as always.
So, we've had some recent developments. My group and I aren't on good terms, and probably won't be ever again. I'll put the old man down and show her the scar of my abdomen, kind of like where I was cut in half.
The entire time you've been speaking, she's been looking just over the balcony away from you, and as she hears the plop, the head doesn't move. But when you speak of conflict with your allies, you watch the head turn as you reveal your abdomen. Curious.
You probably have a lot of...
So, if you're opposed to the group that, as far as I'm aware, is serving me, why come here?
Because I don't know if you can trust them further. I needed somewhere safe for the time being.
So you're saying there's a reason I shouldn't trust your group?
Well, I have a feeling I'm going to be against them in a tournament. Some conflicting issues involving trust and lies and such, and... Well, first things first. Let me tell you the order of operations of how I got here. After we left your residence, earlier the other day, we came across a strange man. This man. He led us on into what seemed like a goose chase, going through the town, then eventually into the sewers, and then, well, lo and behold, a cove of very shady and underhanded type rogues.
I would presume
Thieves.
the Rat King.
Yes.
The very individuals that I sent you all to locate.
Correct.
And this old, decrepit being is the Rat King?
This is the Rat King. I was able to outwit him.
How so?
But for the rest of the story, well, hold on. I will explain entirely.
You do not set the terms in my domain. How have you subdued him?
With a trick of a spell.
What trick?
Okay.
What Spell.
Alright. I use the spell through this. I pull out the bomb, and I set it on the ground. Through this. He had us go after... Have you heard of the Weapon Master? Or is it the War Master? What was it, Yeet?
Weapon Master.
We were tasked to defeat one of his creations. We succeeded. However, it was under the pretext of taking the core, which this is, and the Rat King would use it as a means to altering its purposes to make a bomb out of it. And he had
chaos as always.
Yes, and his intentions were to have you killed around the events of the tournament.
Crafty old man.
I am speaking the truth at this point. This is de facto. I'm not fibbing to her.
No, I know.
Also, it's been a minute, so she should probably be charmed, but I don't think it matters since you said I have the modifier and the advantage from the spell?
Yep.
Okay, so I don't have to really worry about that. Anyway. So yeah, that was a means to kill you. I wasn't exactly fond of the idea of murdering thousands of people in a stadium. He would to set it off underneath the stadium and basically collapse the entire area in the blast. And in the chaos, he would have assassins and basically go after you and maybe some of the other judiciaries or the
Judiciaries.
Judiciaries. Thank you, Conscience.
You're welcome.
Kill the child.
Do it now.
Oh, are there any children around?
Oh my God.
Retcon that. Just kidding. Just kidding. Sacrifice must be in order.
Ask her for a
All
glass
for
of milk.
Abuelita.
Jesus Christ.
That object right there is what would have been the bomb. And then after we had finished, we were to go back and reconvene with him and their lair, where their residence, and hand over the item. Well, when we arrived, beforehand, I got into a scuffle with the group of what we should do with, the core. They didn't agree, and the green one killed me. Not too fond of that.
Very peculiar.
Yes, the rest of the group brought me back because, there was too much going on, and, I had to make amends, but if a man has harmed you, or if someone has harmed you once, who's to say they won't do it again? That is my pretext of why trust is waning, I should say. Regardless, my body brought back me here again. We decided to let things simmer down, and then we went back to his residence, not to be met with bodies of his own underlings and those who serve under him, with a grisly end by, who they proclaim to be a shadowy figure known as the Scholar of the Sun. Right?
Yes.
The Scholar of the Sun.
Mm-hmm.
And
The Sun is a very powerful individual.
yes. What else is to be known is he was to make a deal with them, and the Scholar would have been one of the assailants who would do you in. After the trial that we were put under was completed, and the rest of our deal would progress as agreed upon. And the details of such thing would be, we would be fed the information as we went by. Well, we weren't expecting him to basically kill all of his underlings, and the Rat King was nowhere to be found. Obviously, they escaped. We left. Some time had passed. We went to go rest. We talked some things over, and didn't really seem to agree with my choices of actions of not trusting the Rat King, because I don't. But what you see before you is, it was just happenstance that I ran upon them again in a hovel in one of the alleyways, not far from your territory. I showed him.
Likely taking measures into his own hands.
Yes. I showed him the bomb under the guise of not sure what to do, and I gave it to him, and I had cast a spell through it, which subdued him. Do you wish to know which?
Yes.
It is of a necromantic type known as Feign of Death.
A very valuable tool.
Yes, but
For
it doesn't work.
Equally crafty Dragonborn.
Yes, I've been told that, but the point is, I'm not really fond of this maniac being let loose and letting the chaos of what I would assume innocent lives, even though not everyone is a do-gooder here. And I'm no more myself and not exactly a do-gooder completely. I've done my fair share of sins. So, I've come here to deliver both him and the bomb. And I would request you take me under and allow me to be under your banner in the tournament.
Boy.
However, there's one more thing. Do I have your interest, proprietress? Now.
Definitely have piqued my interest. So you wish to fight in the tournament under the judiciary, the gold, the proprietress of all that is gold.
Correct. I'm sure you can fulfill such.
I could. What do you intend to do with the old man and the bomb?
As I said, hand them over. They're too dangerous to be left alone. Actually, I would... Let me reconsider that. It can't be a bomb yet. It hasn't been changed as he proclaimed. I guess he had engineers or magical people who could make it so.
I could very well see how this core could be transferred into a bomb, knowing its power.
But I was made aware that there are other machinations of the Weapon Master still within, the confines of the city. One of my terms were to know the locations of the others, if possible. I wish
give
to...
you the location of one.
That's a start.
It is currently, was under my possession.
Oh.
You should be very familiar with it.
I should be?
Yes. Y'all were together not too long ago.
There's a pause, and then a moment of insight, realizing what she just said. And, my jaw drops a bit.
You think there's only 7?
Well, this gets more interesting by the minute. Okay, alright. So, you're saying or insinuating that Zodiac is one of those.
Indeed.
I'm going to sit down next to the body and just kind of think over things to myself. A minute. We'll continue. I'm just put my hand.
News, indeed.
I wasn't expecting that. Huh. Huh. Alright, guess we're to the last terms. If I can be under your wing, could I make a proposal to you? A personal one.
Go on.
Could I sing a song to you?
Curious request. I'll humor it.
And I'll whip out my lute. And I'm going to perform. I've thought about this for a while. Really, a person of your capabilities and the influence you have. Do you consider yourself to be an evil person?
In the spectrum of all that is good and evil? Yes.
Were you always evil?
Yes.
Insight check.
But
Real quick, Yeet, also microphone again.
God damn, man.
That's 17 plus 19, so 33.
He seems to be very
36.
forthright.
And I'll mutter under my breath. I can fix you.
Oh my god.
I can fix her.
I can fix her, guys. Don't worry.
And Yeet,
Yeah.
I'm going to roll and perform to seduce.
Oh,
What?
I can be your hero, baby.
My God.
Alrighty.
I can take
You have
away,
advantage.
Alright.
baby.
Yeah, I know.
A plus and a +7 on top of your current charisma bonus.
Yeah. Proprietress, are you okay? Will you tell me that you're okay? There's a spell in the window. Then he struck you. A crescendo, Proprietress. He came into your business. He left the signs in the tile. Then he ran into the chamber. You were struck down. It was fate. Proprietress,
No.
are you okay? So Proprietress, are you okay? Are you okay, Proprietress? You've been hit by a smooth Dragonborn.
Michael Jackson. Holy shit. Mikey.
Alright. 12 plus 7 is 19.
Well, you have advantage. You do have.
Okay. 20. I'm going to use my birthday D20
Oh, shit.
for inspiration.
Okay.
37.
Plus your charisma.
So my charisma as is a 10.
Going
So
into
10
Hollywood.
plus 7 is 17. 17 plus 17 is 34.
So you don't have a charisma bonus.
Oh, my charisma bonus is plus 4.
So you would have +4 to that.
So 38.
You just see this resting bitch face that she's had creeps into a smile.
Oh my god.
I enjoy you. Very well. If you wish to fight under me, I can get the paperwork arranged.
If I may, I'm pushing my luck.
Indeed you are.
Could I give you a kiss?
No.
No?
I'm very well aware of what you're capable of.
Hey, how far away is she from me?
Currently, 5 feet.
Okay. This is gonna be down to a roll. Alright, boys. It's do or die.
Oh boy.
Make these, you make these, you make
What are you
these.
gonna do?
With lightning speed,
You make these, you make these, you make these.
I'm gonna take out the love potion and cram it down her mouth.
Oh,
God.
oh, fuck.
All of it.
Okay. This is gonna be a certified. Let me see if I have it here. Still.
Good classic.
Would this be a surprise round?
I will give you advantage on your athletics check. This is a certified big dice moment.
Alright.
Oh.
Caroline, I wish for you to watch me roll this and approve my roll. So, I want you to roll first, Squall. You have advantage.
Alright.
What is your
10.
total? 10?
Oh.
She has a +2 modifier.
Mm-hmm.
You 8 or below. I'm not satisfied with how that rolled. I'm not satisfied with how that rolled. That just plopped. So instead, yeah, just roll it across the floor. Let's give it some space to move.
Uh-huh.
Make it dramatic.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I gotta go see.
Uh-huh.
Is it a
Uh-huh.
The silence in Yeet's voice.
Uh-huh.
Watch, it's a natural one somehow.
This is where things get interesting.
Uh-huh.
14.
Oh.
Ah.
As you lunge forward, she snatches your hand, both of your wrists, and just holds you there and says, "What do you think your..." Her voice trails off as you just see a black wisp fly by. And you watch the head slide off.
Hers?
You see the figure of the old man standing behind her.
Oh!
Oh!
My boy! My boy!
Oh!
Oh!
Now that bitch! Now that was a crafty plan.
Oh.
Oh. Oh shit.
Oh god, too cool.
Oh
Man,
shit.
hit with a death strike.
Oh my god. Well, that worked out somehow.
I must say,
I didn't actually love her.
Oh, no, of course not. Who could love that thing?
Well, so not to make humor of the situation, I can't fix that anymore.
But, feign death? Really?
Hey, it's worked before.
You're obviously new to this city.
Yeah. Well, wait, then why were you just playing along?
I figured it was an easier way than trying to sneak in.
Huh. Okay. Well, you know that I'm not fond of the bombing thing, but I guess you don't really need that anymore, do you?
Kind of watch. He just kind of gestures to the
Insight
ground
check.
next to you. He just gestures to the ground next to you.
I guess not. Can I keep it?
No, you look over, it's gone.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Is he gone too?
Hands to play. No, he's still there.
Can I get it back at some point? It's not a bomb for me, at least.
But it's a bomb for me.
Great.
We all got what we wanted out of this situation.
I suppose so.
I really struck gold with this arrangement.
Oh my
Yes.
God, shut up.
A gold digger she was, a gold finder you are.
Well,
Banger.
So,
Banger.
no hard feelings? I wouldn't have known what you had done with you, but I wasn't going to outright kill you if I could, but I don't think I could, granted the situation that I find myself in. So, the others think I am against them. They think that, well, I don't know. Obviously, I can't have an alliance with the proprietress anymore, since they're no longer here. Alright, how about this? Your deal has been...
my deal has been met, yes. I have my bomb.
Could you teach me something? That Wadi can't.
You see him, you see the head kind of tilt back for a second.
I think I earned something, at least. Or I could just take the reputation of what happens here and go on with myself.
I can give you a favor.
A favor?
I can get you out of here safely.
Oh, that's right. Jeez. I kind of like push myself, put my finger above my lips. Oh, that's right. She's dead.
Yeah, and you watch as he like reaches into his pocket and begins pulling out like this large, just folded up black mass.
Can I loot?
It tosses it on the ground.
Can I loot the body before we do anything?
What do you wish to take from her?
What can I take from her?
She has various gold adornments, plethora of rings, necklaces.
I'm gonna cast identify magic or
detect magic.
detect magic.
She has nothing magical on her.
Oh shit!
Wait. Since she died, her magic is gone, so she's shorter now.
Yeah, she's small.
Oh, she's not as desirable as I thought she was.
Hey, wait a minute.
But
Well, at least Lelelele and the other girls trump her.
you watch as
I
he just
didn't
kind
know
of
Squall was interested in short stacks.
you watch as he just kind of unfolds this like black blanket,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's ovular in shape as he just pops the head in and begins folding it back. And he says, "Well, you ready to get out of here?"
In one piece? Yes.
Good. And you watch as he just grabs the body by the foot and slings it over the balcony.
They know they're gonna think I am the one that did it. Oh
That's
shit.
part of the plan.
Oh shit.
Now, you watch as he just walks up, grabs the sides of your face, and kisses you on the lips.
Oh no.
And as you pull back, recoiled, you're like, "What the fuck?"
No,
and, like, you
no.
blink your eyes.
No.
And
Do I realize what's happening?
you see yourself.
Oh shit.
No.
Oh. No.
Wait, what?
Oh, he just fucking used the potion on me.
No, he looks like you now.
Oh shit. Wait, what? Oh, wait.
What the shit?
The fuck is this guy, bro?
What are you planning to do?
I need you to run.
Oh, running.
Just hide.
I'll cast another. I think I can do it. Great invisibility. I'll just do the Gummer shimmering skin.
Alright, Alright, so you go invisible as you see the door slam open, and you see a plethora of guards come charging in, and they look over to you. She was a bit feisty. And he just jumps over to the balcony. And you see them all begin going either down the lift or jumping off the balcony after him.
Oh my god.
You are alone in the proprietress's domain.
Oh.
Other group.
Oh fuck.
Damn!
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
So, what do you all choose to do upon leaving the Scholar of the Sun's domain?
Let's see. I guess we're gonna try and... I'm going to try and find Squall. So I'm gonna ask Lelelele. Do you still have that box that Squall gave you?
I'm kind of like looking into the middle distance, like as I'm kind of like scratching my inner ear with my finger, and I look at Lucas and say, "You ever wonder if we're having a large negative impact on the people around us?"
Yes and no. It greatly depends on who's against us and who's with us.
Okay, I guess so. What was that you need? Oh, yeah, the box. Right.
Yeah.
I ruffled through my my bag of holding. I might have.
Yeah, it's a box. No, I gave the box. You only gave me the items. You should still have the box, I think.
Okay. Let me just make sure about that. I have it right here. Squall. F Squall.
I'm fucked, guys. I'm fucked.
You might be.
I love this.
Yeah, that got turned around on you.
I don't care. That was a critical failure of a success.
I have it written down that I don't have it, but if you insist that you left the box with me.
All right, Yeet.
I'll allow it.
Do I? All right.
Okay. Yeah, I have the box right here. I'll hand it over to you.
Okay. Thank you. I'm just gonna open it. And it's probably just gonna be empty, right?
Yeah, it was empty.
Actually, is there going to be dust or anything in there?
No. It'll be a shaving of like my scale or whatever.
Yeah.
My original spell focus, which was in there, but I literally gave back to me in the sewers, which I wrapped around the bomb.
Okay.
And then the scroll, which she used back before Greed passed.
Okay. I'm going
which is
to
no longer
touch the shavings, take out a silver mirror, and cast Scry on Squall.
Okay. What save is it?
It's
Wisdom.
It's wisdom.
Oh boy.
I guess my spell save is 20, and he has a minus 15.
12 plus... Oh, minus 15. Ooh.
That's familiarity, yeah.
Yeah, he's familiar, and I have a piece of, I guess, his skin, so that's minus 10 already. Plus the familiar, so minus 15.
It would be just... So, I use my own proficiencies if I have them, right?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
So
The modifier...
12 plus the wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw, it would be... a 25.
Minus
15.
Minus 15, so 10.
Yep, that's...
Yeah.
Okay. You don't see me, but you'd see me.
Yeah.
I guess you're currently still in the balcony area?
Yeah. I mean,
So,
you did cut the scene, so...
Yeah. So at this point in time, because it took y'all a lot less time.
Oh yeah, true.
You simply see Squall just at this point in time creeping through the city, and you just see a moving visage of nothing.
I see a visage of nothing?
He's invisible at this current point in time.
Okay. It does keep following him for 10 minutes.
Yes. Yeah.
It does keep following him, I believe.
You are able to catch the beginning of his interaction with the old man as he breaks invisibility.
Okay.
that's it.
So it's up to 10 minutes. So I just watch him go over to the old man.
And he cuts out there.
Okay. Can I get a general direction of where he might actually be at that time?
Somewhere within the edge of the red light district.
Okay, so I know that he's probably... That means he's going near the proprietress area, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to mention that that's where he is right now. He's around the red light district, so he might be going to the proprietress.
He's going back
Well.
to the proprietress. Well, I guess that's where we should look. What would he be up to there?
That's what I want to know.
I'm just gonna kind of look to Zodiac.
Out of character, I know how Prok feels now. Okay.
I kind of like look to Prok.
Do we go after him?
Well, I don't know what else we can do.
I hate that. Well,
I think it would be better to prepare for this tournament.
yeah. We trust in him.
I wish to seek out. We wish to seek out a store to procure supplies.
So, we will leave the searching to us?
If that is what you so wish.
I'm going to look for him.
I need.
Since I'm the one that can spot him, I'll go along with.
Prok, would you wish to join us?
Wait, join which one of you? You, Zodiac?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I forget you always talking that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, like, after this square, y'all are just kind of walking and talking.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll join you, Zodiac.
I squinted a bit. Prok, didn't you mention before that if Squall was to ever, double turn us, you would try to kill him? Or you would kill him?
Yeah. But he told me he's gonna go cause chaos, so I think I'm just gonna leave him to it. Better off though.
He sure is right.
So this is a different circumstance than before.
I think this time he'll he'll figure his way back to us. Unlike all the other times. And I think this time just let him go. Cause some chaos.
Can I
like I would do.
Can I have an insight check on what would this even be a check on? Can I have an insight check as to Prok's feelings about Squall at the current moment?
Proud.
So, Prok, make a deception, Lelelele, make an insight.
Alright.
Do I gotta make deception?
Yeah, because you're acting like you hate him.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Crap, so 16.
He is a paladin though, so I'm kind of doomed.
No, not great. So it's just proficiency doesn't matter, right? Oh, insight. Sorry, insight. Yeah, proficiency doesn't matter at all. Just
whatever the number, whatever the number the thing is to it.
Yeah, but I do have proficiency in insight. Great.
And use a proficiency.
Okay, got you. So 16. That's a 24 for me.
Yeah, I got 21.
Prok doesn't entirely seem to. There's an odd air. You're not used to. It's like Prok's putting on an act.
I walk up to him. Prok, I trust Squall, and I tap him on the chest, and I trust you. We all made a whole show about trusting each other back there. I hope that you weigh yourself to that same expectation.
I'm gonna look down. Scratch my head.
Staring at him right in his eyes.
I'm gonna scratch my head. No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn around.
Well, listen.
Okay, Lucas. Let's go. Let's find him.
All right.
We'll meet you guys back at the inn. Just gonna jog.
See you there.
Okay. So, as y'all begin to split up, you see rolling through the streets of the city
Oh,
No.
a deep green fog.
Oh, fuck.
wait, what? Oh,
God.
Green frog. Oh, the
Fog.
Fog.
That time.
Fog is here.
by green.
Is
The
coming?
fog's coming.
yes, Max. Like this is fake. This is fantasy. There could be green frog. Frog.
Green frogs.
As you watch as like some of the civilians that are just kind of like you see some people trying to run away, and as the fog overtakes them, you see them snap, like they just kind of pause and twitch.
Okay,
And,
so I have an important question.
I just rolled dice for NPCs.
Oh.
Natural 1 and natural 20. What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
God. What is tonight? What is freaking tonight, dude?
There is no in between.
That's the only 2 rolls that exist.
Oh man.
But they begin just hacking each other down.
Oh.
Yep, here we go.
What? Wait. What are they using to hack one another down? Does everyone carry a weapon in the city?
From what you see, currently a man's gouging another's eye out with a spoon. Off to the side, a woman is strangling someone else.
Okay.
One guy's killing 3 other men with a pencil.
You see a father. You see a father grab their child, like a child, and throw them through a door.
Eat the baby.
Oh, and here I thought they were just gonna do a backbreaker against their own child.
You see as he whips around and just like the Last of Us 2 meme, mollywop the shit out of him.
Yeet the baby.
No.
Okay, so important question. Is there a tree nearby us?
No.
Fuck.
I like your thinking, free man.
DM advisory. Find shelter.
All right, we're
Fast.
nearest building. I am kicking the door down.
Yeah.
Why are you kicking the door down? That's not
we
going to
need
help
that-
the fog.
We need that door.
I'm not kicking the
We
door
need
down.
the
Literally,
door.
I'm kicking it. I'm opening the door. God.
So you slam it open.
Yes.
Okay. Do you all huddle in?
I guess so.
Yeah, I'm
We're gonna
huddling
try
in
to.
if I'm nearby. Well, they already jogged away, so I guess it's up.
No,
me and-
this is at the beginning
Okay.
of y'all's split, so y'all are still relatively close.
Okay.
Okay. So
Would it be
you all
faster to go in there, like their building, or go in our own, me and Zodiac?
It'd be faster to go in theirs.
Okay.
Okay. So you all huddle into this building. As the fog oversweeps, you can see at the outside the green mist.
I'm gonna cast Arcane Lock on the door.
Okay.
Wait. I don't think we've seen green mist before, though, have we?
Yes.
We did?
No,
Yes.
Before it was regular
Yeah.
fog.
Yeah, it was white. It was just regular fog. This is the first time he said green.
Yeah, that's true. But it has a
It's,
similar effect.
As you cast Arcane Lock, you just hear doo doo. Let me in! Let me in! Let me! And you watch as the fog overtakes the window. And you just kind of hear silence, and then boom, boom, and you see a sword just jut through the door with like blood smears on it, and then pull out.
I was at the door and I see the sword a centimeter away from my face, and I sort of take a few steps back.
I'm gonna like just cover the hole.
With what, your hands?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Okay.
I'll paint over it. I'll paint over it with the.
Ah.
Yeah, noses.
That works.
All right.
But you can hear outside just clashes, people fighting, death, carnage. And there's
Is
a
this an
very-
empty building?
It seems like an abandoned area currently.
That's good.
Just like a haphazard stool, a stove, and an odd silence. takes over the area.
Seeing the front doors closed and secured, I'm going to sweep the entire building as quick as I can to see if there's any holes or openings or exits or entrances that are open.
Gotcha. So, you go into this, there's currently one door on the opposite side, kind of tucked off to the right.
Okay, I'll check that.
Okay. Going in, it just seems like a storage closet. This just seems like a one-room lodge.
I see. Alright, so... And there's no other, like, back door, no second floor? Okay.
Just this one room.
Okay. I walk out of the room, I just plop myself on the ground. Alright, well, seems our day's halted.
Sorry about what I said.
No, it's okay. Sometimes we need plans, and sometimes you can't trust everyone to be able to keep a secret. I'm certainly not one that is able to keep a secret. At the same time, I do miss when you could just do things by slapping people with a sword until they died.
Trust me, I miss that too. A lot. I hate all these riddles.
Cutting with the sword, not slapping them?
Yeah.
Sometimes she slapped them, I saw it.
I'm not one for semantics. They die either way.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm gonna
normally when someone uses a sword, you want to slash. If you want to do blunt damage, or at least if you want to knock them out, you use something with a little blunted edge.
I stare Lucas at the eyes, and I say, so I'm being lectured by you on how to use a sword. Me, a paladin.
Yes.
Fair enough, I'll take notes. I look down back. Anyways, I'm gonna punch Squall when we find him and succeed in our plan, whatever it is. So, can you fill me in?
I am in danger.
Well, he told me he was gonna go cause chaos. For me to pretend to be mad at him for some reason. He was gonna go over to the proprietress and turn in the bomb and attempt to deal with her.
I'm hoping to assume that this isn't him. I point at the fog outside the window.
Could be.
Let me see.
You don't know that.
Yeah, let me check.
What is he doing right now?
I'm going to use the box again and cast Scry on Squall again.
Okay.
It could entirely be him.
Interestingly, you do not see Squall, but you do see a human face looking towards your direction.
Oh, jeez.
Blonde hair. And it pans out, and you can see a floral shirt. He says, "You should look up." As you're looking down into the mirror.
I look up.
What do you see, Lucas?
Standing in the room with you is a man with a floral patterned shirt, khaki pants.
Wait.
Thanks for catching you all here.
I kind of, like, hop up to my feet. When did you...
We all have our tricks, don't we?
What do you need with us?
I'm just curious.
I'm going to look up at him and just say, "You know I don't have many times I can use spells. Why did you have to block this one?"
I'll take a nap. Come on. Why are you being so nitpicky?
Wait, is this Blalex?
Yes.
Yes, this is Blalex.
Damn it. Even out of character, he purposely gets the names wrong.
So, question.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the Dragonborn doing?
That's what I was trying to find out.
I want to
You guys
know.
trying to figure that
Someone
out.
interrupted.
No, he's dealing with the
He
proprietress.
says? I thought we were friends.
We barely know each other, and so far you've threatened the Dragonborn.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, hi, I'm Alex, and he extends his hand to you. It's rude to not shake a man's hand.
Oh, I shake his hand. It's great to meet you, actually.
Yeah, but I'm extending the offer to, Lou Gray, was it?
Yes, Lou Gray.
Okay.
I know this trick from Squall. I ain't touching that hand.
It's disrespectful to not shake a man's hand.
Yes, but it's also disrespectful to make me fall to the floor unconscious.
I'm not doing that. I just want to shake your hand.
Okay. Let me just... Can I do an insight check?
Go ahead.
He's good at those.
No, I ain't.
He's okay at those.
He's mediocre at them.
Mediocre at best.
He seems incredibly casual.
Incredible. Okay.
Cash.
I'm going to look at everybody. If I fall to the floor, just wake me up.
Okay.
As I just place my hand up and just shake his.
Okay. Shake his hand, and then he just pushes you over. Look, you're on the ground now. Ah!
Fair enough.
Lucas, wake up.
Oh my god,
Really?
guys, I casted Feign Death on him, watch out.
No.
Okay.
You won't believe it.
Hey, you making fun of me?
Sorry. It's kind of like I'm used to just somebody doing that to everybody else.
I'm not your enemy.
Yes, but it's kind of weird that our ally does this.
I've only done it 3 times.
Listen,
Yes, but that's all in front of me.
listen.
Done it at least twice to me.
You didn't see the one with Ang.
Listen, Lucas.
I'm sorry.
Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that to him?
Lucas,
Yes?
That was just bad.
I need you to understand. I know Squall better than all of you.
How?
You've only known him for how long?
Much longer than you know.
Huh?
Did you know him when he was in an egg?
What the shit's going on?
I'll put it to you like this. You won't answers win the tournament.
But don't we only get to ask one thing?
You get a wish. But you also get an evening with me.
Oh.
So that evening you can answer the questions that we have.
Yeah, I'm gonna treat you. Listen, you win that tournament, and he kind of points up. Y'all are going up there. We're gonna have a nice ass meal, a nice ass talk, and I'll grant you a wish.
Okay. Is there going to be any... Wait.
More than likely, your wish is going to be to get out.
Yes. At the same time, will it be truthful information, or are we just going to have to guess?
Nah, I'll be real with you.
Okay.
Thank God.
Insight
Thank
check.
fucking
Yeah, see, this guy gets it, right? Green Terror,
Insight check.
Rockjaws, son of Torjaws. He knows what's up.
I'm just gonna
fucking
insight
riddle.
check him because he is a devil.
Yeah, go ahead, make an insight.
That you know of. That you know of.
Damn, it's even worse. It's all right, but no.
Guy just straight up said Prok's name and thought his name.
As for again, he just seems overwhelmingly casual.
Okay. I'm never good at these.
But,
Damn you, Oshino.
But listen. I don't. What do I have to benefit from lying?
Tis true.
lot,
You can
actually.
say that about a lot of people, but they have lied to us nonstop.
Look, I'm not no shithead like Aeon, alright? I hate the guy just as much as you.
No, you kill him.
Well, get to the castle and I'll be able to answer that.
Okay. Do you not know where his phylactery is?
Well, I know where it is.
Yeah, we do too.
Yes, Underdark, Deep Dark, very dark place, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. It has to catch 1020 though. I'll leave it at this. I can't get out of here. I'm stuck here.
Okay.
Forever? Did he do it?
No. This is my doing.
Okay. So you stopped yourself from leaving this place.
Yeah.
Do you gain anything from this?
I'm basically a god here.
Fair enough.
Is it
was
only here
like
you're
a
like this?
contract that you made, or?
Well, listen. I'd love to give you more details, but you haven't earned those details quite yet. Sorry to be rude. I don't want to be an asshole to you guys. You guys, I mean, Y'all deal with assholes all the time. I'm here to make your life easier, and I'm here to give you an alternative. But that's once you reach the castle.
Okay.
Okay? I'm not trying to be cryptic or anything. It's just that's the way things are. I have limits.
You can't break those rules?
I can't break these rules. My life will be on the line, and I'm not risking that quite yet.
Fair enough.
All right.
Now, once you're in the castle and things start flowing out and ideas start coming, maybe I'll put my life on the line.
I like that. I like you.
Thank you.
You're a great guy. How'd you know my dad? I gotta ask that at least.
Yeah, previous cycles.
Oh.
He was a lot like you, man. You fought like father, like son is very true. And, not so much like father, like daughter, as he just kind of looks over to Lelelele.
You know what? Fair. He's quite different from me.
He's very bold. You're timid.
I'm trying to figure things out.
Yeah. Are you nervous?
Nervous?
Are you nervous that, like, I'm standing right here as he just steps right into, like, your personal space?
You know,
does this make you feel weird? Does this make you uneasy?
Are you trying to seduce me?
You want to fuck in front of the group?
Man, all seduction today. What's happening?
For someone that preaches the word
Somebody who preaches the word of provocation. I'm not really an obscene person. I know. I get that. I get that a lot.
Well, she didn't outright say no.
I'm figuring things out. Okay, I'm figuring things out.
But you all are an interesting lot.
Is it about the time that you try? Is it about the time with the succubus, or
this is something for later? This is something for later.
Okay.
But you all are a very interesting.
Thank you for.
In particularly, Emma. What's that fella's name that you know? Or don't know? I don't know if Des is here.
Does he?
Oh.
What?
What's that particular individual's name? That one that you fancy? You know who I'm talking about.
I mean, kind of lost his mind, I guess.
Is it like Richard? Something like that? I don't remember.
Richard. The fuck?
Oh! I think you mean Roderick.
Mm-hmm.
Roderick, yeah.
Yeah. I remember. I think it was Roderick Ulef. Or Olef.
Something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting situation too.
The Richard guy's a dick.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. No, I know a lot about all of you here. Maxi, your dad's a great guy. Me and him have had a lot of fun together. That man, I cannot compete with his musical talent.
A lot of gay
Personally.
sex. A lot of gay sex.
Wait. Does this mean that Maxi's father would actually have like an all-access pass to this area?
Oh, I love him, dude. Yeah, he gets a free pass.
Huh.
But
Fair enough.
I discuss. Well, upon your arrival, I sent a message to him informing him that y'all were here, and he said, yeah, they'll figure it out."
Did you tell my father I was here?
No, I'm not really on friendly terms with Torjaws.
What'd you do to him?
More so what he did to me.
What'd he do to you?
Well, I used to walk around looking like a big scary devil, and then he just sat there and kept calling me. He was like, "You're not scary. You're a pussy. Yada yada yada." So now I just adopt this form. So he kind of hurt my ego.
I think you're much scarier like this than you would be as a big scary demon.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, like I look harmless. It's like a rabbit, but I'm a rabbit that can slit your throat. I don't know.
My father always knows the right answers to these questions. Things like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's pretty good at that shit. Let's see. Zodiac, yay, hey man. Long time no see.
Yes.
You probably don't remember seeing me. Before we met in that room. I made sure of that, right? You don't remember that? Alright, gotta take that silence as a no. Anyways, listen, big guy. there's a lot going on with you, man, and I really, really hope you make it out at the end of this. I like
you do as well.
You're cool. Listen, if you survive to the end, I'll guarantee you a spot in the Feywild.
That would be very much appreciated.
Good. Cool. I think I've addressed everybody in the room, but there's still an elephant in the room that we need to address, but that'll happen once I'm gone. Anyways, that thing outside, you want to know a fun fact?
Yeah, sure, actually.
Yeah, sure.
It's a judiciary.
What?
I almost dropped my pen.
The fog that makes people kill each other is a...
Oh, it's the madness!
That's...
The
Wait.
inescapable madness.
The unrelenting madness, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense now.
That makes. How can we work for that thing?
Sorry for speaking out of turn.
Is it just
you
one
really-
person casting this fog?
It's not really a person. How do I describe this? It's an aspect.
A sentient
That's the
concept.
kind of, sort of. Basically, whenever I want to come down and do things, I send that out.
Oh, wait, so it's yours.
So
Yeah,
you're
it's,
the one that...
It's the very concept of violence.
Okay. So, do you just do this because you just want to talk to us?
Yeah, but I have other people I plan to go talk to as well.
Okay.
Are there any other groups like us in this city?
Groups that wish to participate in the tournament, yes. Cycle goers, not so much.
Oh.
No cycle goers at all?
Nah.
Wow.
Well,
None?
me.
Other than you.
Dro.
Well, don't know if I should answer that honestly. I feel like the surprise would be worth it.
Is Bob there?
I banned Bob from this city, dog.
He's not allowed here, Alex.
I banned Bob from the city, yo.
Listen, that dude. Listen, I love chaos. I love crazy. Oh.
But couldn't you just kill him?
No. Bob's a treasure.
I don't think anything.
I'd
could
rather
kill
him cause chaos elsewhere. Not my place, though. You know.
Dude, I'm gonna lose my shit if he shows up in campaign 2.
How has nobody killed him yet?
Oh, Bob's died a lot.
How does he? What?
The horror that Desi unleashed upon this world by simply saying it's the same guy, isn't it? Is insane.
It's insane. It's insane. He's died a lot. How does he?
Bob is cursed.
Cursed.
Heavily cursed. He's tainted by the cycles. Basically. I feel bad for being the one to break the news to you. I'd love for Bob to tell you himself.
I tried. He didn't.
Hey, what the fuck, man? As you see crawling through the window. No! He stands between you and Bob.
Bob!
Why are you here?
Bob! My boy! I knew it was you!
Hey, man. What's up, ballsack? Long time no see, man.
Oh my god!
How did you get here? Listen, man. Listen. That little hanky-panky shit you did, I figured it out. I just have to I have to kill myself as I come across the bridge constantly.
Oh my god.
But I got here.
Oh my
You know
god.
why I'm here to fuck you up, fella. Bob, I'm in the middle. I'm just trying to talk. Hey, I don't give a fuck. What the fuck with that fog out there, bro? That's some crack shit.
When Bob says fog out there, I run over to the window, realizing it's cracked open now, and begin painting over it.
Hey, Bob, can you give me a moment to speak?
Bob, my boy! I move like past Blalex and have my arms stretched out. Bob!
Bob,
It's you!
Talking over Prok's shoulder. Like, to Blalex. Hey man, look, first, I'm gonna talk with them, then you can continue a conversation. I'm just here. When we fighting?
I have Bob just in a hug.
Yeah. Like, Prok's just holding Bob, and Bob is, like, not on the ground, like, legs wrapped around, arms wrapped around.
Bob is now a backpack.
But Blalex goes on, look, you know how to get to the castle. We'll handle things there, okay?
Okay.
All right, man. Hey, what's up, everybody? How it been, baby?
What's good, Bob?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Yeah. Good to see
Hey,
you.
that's good. That's good. Yeah, it's been a long ass time, man. Prok, what the hell is this big ass sword? Is
We
he
are
just rubbing it?
confused. Who is this?
It's Bob.
This is Bob.
I'm Bob, bitch.
Bob, tell us your true nature. What that man Blalex told us. You're cursed?
Oh yeah, no. I was around since the very first cycle, and
The very first.
apparently I got cast into the astral plane where my consciousness got divided so many places. I'm basically not one person anymore. I'm the collective consciousness of all reality, apparently. I don't know. Something like that.
What?
The fuck?
So, Blalex, how did you put it? Bob is basically the embodiment of chaos.
Chaos itself?
Yes.
Does
that
that
explains
mean
so much?
he's like your father or something?
Can you call me daddy? No.
I knew that was coming.
Is that the case?
I guess so. I really don't know myself. I don't really understand it. All I know is if I die, I come back, and I just continue being me.
I'm asking you, Blalex. Is he your father?
No, he's not my father.
But ain't you a thing of chaos?
Technically. Not officially. Well,
Oh.
that's my title, but I'm not.
Ain't he your boss then?
No.
I see. That's fine.
Are you the adopted son?
Oh dear, I hate this. I hate every moment of this. Nah, you gotta understand. He ain't from here. He ain't like us.
Oh? What does that mean? Bob, why are you so coherent? Jamie taught me that word.
Huh. How is Jamie, man?
He's great.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna swing by your crib later.
Jamie's not there. Jamie's with Gluttony. Or the old Gluttony.
You left him with the big old hat guy, the motherfucker that tortured me.
He owes me.
Oh, what the fuck? God damn! That Prok, you hear in your mind as the sword speaks to you. Why are you holding on to this?
This is my friend, I say out loud.
This thing has no rights to exist.
Are you scared, Sword? James?
Scared of something I cannot comprehend? Yes.
This is my friend. I say again as I just put him down.
He just kind of gives Prok a pat, and he just kind of goes over, and he just kind of he walks up to Zodiac and looks up. Damn, you a fucked up tree. You done uprooted yourself. Look at you, you burnt, you crispy.
I'm just gonna.
Marshmallows in your eyeballs. Are those eyeballs?
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna pull a meme. I'm gonna like look back at the soup. Whose sassy lost child is this?
Oh my god.
Man, I wish I knew my mama and papa, bro. I'd beat their ass. God damn, why do I exist?
Lucas just burst out laughing. They can't even help it.
Damn, what do you find so funny over here, gray man? You a long way from home, feller? Listen,
That
bro,
I am, but it seems to be better here than there.
Yeah. Keep laughing. Guess what, brother? Look at the flowers. It's a lovely day. Just look at the flowers.
Huh?
What flowers?
I don't know.
Okay.
He walks over to Max. Hey, what's up, baby? What's up? He goes to like dap you up.
Okay, I go on.
You dap him up, and he's like, "Yeah, my boy. Hey, I like that shit you did with the hot lady."
Oh. Thank you.
That shit's tight. That shit's tight. Hey, yo, baby mama, and he walks over to Emma.
Wait, what?
Hey, I never really spoke to you much. I really don't know you too well, but you kind of cute, girl. You doing anything later?
The fuck are you on?
let's see. And he just kind of begins rifling through his pockets. This shit right here, it's called Glimmer. This shit's great. You should try it. Here, he just gives you like a baggie. You can go ahead and add a baggie of Glimmer to your inventory.
Okay, thank you. I guess.
Wait,
drugs.
do I know what Glimmer is?
Make a history check.
Oh no.
History, gotcha. 16.
It's the equivalent of DMT.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Of course it is. This is DMT. Okay. Good lord.
And then and he walks over to you, Lelelele. Hey, you the last one. I saved the best for last. You know why?
Why?
You a bad bitch.
Thank you. I try to be as bad as I can. Did you?
Like, bad at life?
No.
No, I don't try to be, but that seems to be where I'm at right now.
Oh.
I rifled through my bag of holding. Did you do this to my notebook, by the way? And I pull out my personal notebook that I've been keeping for the past several months, and I flip to a page that is stuck together, and I pry it open, and it says this on it.
Oh.
Dude, that's so good.
This goes on for 20 pages.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, God damn it.
I mean, I got bored, bro. When you were, like, when we were in the Underdark that one time?
Yeah.
Way back, when you were with your sister and the little fish people?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Okay.
Nah, some of the fish people also lick the pages, you know, but, you know. But, yeah, listen, girl, this dude right here, I like him, but I hate him. Fuck you. Feelings are mutual. Anyways, I'm gonna let y'all continue your conversation with him. I gotta run his fade like a hoe. Here soon.
It's always good seeing you, Bob. You're always a gift and a joy to us.
Word. Anyways, I gotta find a way out, and you watch as he just begins ripping the boards out of the floor.
God damn it!
Falling through the concrete.
I run over and I paint over it again. I paint over it again with my.
Well, I mean, currently it's taking him some time to dig.
Oh, okay.
It's not instant.
Never mind.
He's just sitting there, just going. Oh, he's throwing like gravel and like dust onto the floor above him as he's digging down, and he just kind of pops his head up out of the small hole he's made so far. Anyway, y'all continue your conversation. Act like I'm not here. I'm gonna get out eventually.
Okay, Bob. Good luck. We love you.
Wait. Didn't you say you were going to the castle above? Why are you digging below?
No. He'll figure a way.
She understands. Watch, the moment I'm out of sight, paint. Watch, hold up, and he like really gets into the hole. Paint over me.
Okay.
All right, actually, just throw a rug over me.
Okay. I take the carpet of the front door. I put it over the hole, and I take it off. Look into it.
Gone.
I look at Lucas and I do ta-da with my hands.
Amazing magic trick.
Thank you.
He's currently you hear at the door. Hey, so that didn't work. How the fuck I get out?
Wait, he's outside the door? Or...
Yeah.
He's inside. He just kind of pulls on the door. I can't open this bitch.
Yeah, it's locked.
Arcane lock.
How on earth do you do all this, Bob? It's beautiful.
Listen, man. I wish I knew myself.
Bob's a Tenor character in a D&D campaign.
Yes, he's a Tenor character in D&D.
My next Tenor character is going to be Bob.
Oh no, have mercy on my God-forsaken soul.
But,
how do you get in the first place?
Oh, I reached max playback limit. Sad.
Oh my God. Okay, so
But well, you know what? Just act like I'm not here.
Okay, sounds good. I will throw the rug back over him.
I just feel like he's just
outside.
He's outside.
No, he's inside. He's inside.
Inside, trying to get out.
He
Okay.
came back from the hole. Yeah.
Why do I feel like he's just gonna start singing as Blalex starts trying to talk again?
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna cover back up the whole. Okay, Mr. Blalex, I'm sorry that you
Excuse
had to. Yeah. What?
Get my name right at least.
I'm sorry, Blalex.
Pussy. Shut the fuck up. I am not playing with you right now. I ain't playing no games. You wanna play dice? Just ignore him. He's not there. He doesn't exist.
Please continue.
Please continue.
Yes. I have completely forgotten where I left off. But I really do hope you will win the tournament. I wish to see you there.
Yes. We will do our best through whatever this is.
Inadvertently cast wish. Because he just said it.
You could make a stretch for that. I get that. But I look forward to seeing you all participate in the tournament.
Put my hand on my chest and give him a small bow. We'll give it our all.
Yes. I will still have some matters to tend to, so just stay in here for the meantime.
I'm in danger.
Yes.
Can I cast magic on the Dragonborn?
Nothing's gonna happen, I'll tell you that now.
Yeah, I thought so.
We can give it a break for now, Lucas.
Because I have some very choice words, because as we're speaking, something very interesting has happened.
Oh, you're gonna go talk to him now.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
And I think I'll be nice to him. It depends on how the conversation goes, but my temper's a bit frazzled because of. He looks to the door. Where the fuck did he go? How the fuck?
He might just meet you at your castle.
Oh,
Good luck with that.
I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm. Anyways, stay well. Hope you win the tournament. I'm rooting for you.
Be safe. Please let him know the Tiefling isn't happy with him.
I'll pass that message along. Sure.
Thank you.
Cool. He leaves, and he just looks around and just gives a peace sign, and then with like a wisp of flame.
I plop down on the ground, and I look at my hands. My personal diary got group licked by Bob and a bunch of fish.
Can I have it?
No. It's my diary.
Do you want me?
Can I just have those pages?
Those pages?
Yeah.
I'll tear out all of the pages except for the one where he wrote in that he would be licking the next 20 pages. So I'll give him a bunch of pages that he licked.
This is great.
Here,
Go back to my collection.
They're all crusty and like stuck together.
Perfect.
Right. So after the chaos of what happened begins to settle down, y'all notice something odd. An ooze begins to creep down the walls and drop from the ceiling. Plop, plop. Squall!
Yep.
You find yourself on the balcony with the proprietress of all that is golden. Invisible. No guards in sight. What do you wish to do?
If I had one, I might use it, but I don't have one, so I can't use it. Huh. You know, something miraculous could happen right now, and I could be out of this whole shithole. Those. What are you doing, Squall? You're using profanities as if you were picking ticks off a dog, as they say. So, I am up a creek without a oar, as they say. And it's really, really smelly. So he's down there, the body's out there, I'm right here, guard's over there. You know what? I'll walk. And I'll walk the way I came in. If the door is still open.
Yeah, the doors are just wide open.
Just like, just really gingerly take my time, using the advantage of the spell to my, praying nothing dispels it as I'm coming through. Is like, just actually, her chambers. Oh.
You begin to hear sounds of just like a scuffle and fighting behind you. Looking back,
behind me.
Yeah, just out, down in the street, because it's an open top area,
It's
a balcony that can overlook the street.
Yeah.
Looking over, you see the fog rolling in, but it does not pierce through the balcony.
Well, it's how high does the fog go? Like the cloud fog.
The way.
All the way, so to the sky, or is it high street limit?
You can't see the sky.
Oh. I don't remember this being in the list of things to put myself through. Obviously, that fog is bad.
And
gauging the sounds of what's happening.
You hear as you turn back, looking to the lift. You see 2 guards come through. They're like, well, that was an unexpected fog, but at least we're in here, not out there with the rest of them. As you watch as a blonde-haired figure with a floral patterned shirt and khaki shorts appears, and the 2 guards turn around. Oh, who are you? And he just slaps both of their heads, and they explode into gore.
Oh!
Well, y'all weren't supposed to be here. Hey, Squall, where you at?
Holy shit.
Okay, and out of character. Guys? I'm not fan of being killed instantly again, so,
You'll be fine.
This is, faster and more gruesome than being cut in half by Prok, so... Alright, time to be ballsy. With ball sack. Here.
Alright, well, show yourself. 3.
A dispelling.
You dispel it?
Yeah.
Good.
Hey!
What the fuck did you do?
Things happened.
Uh-huh.
Things that I didn't expect would happen, but things happen.
What the fuck was your plan?
Do you want to know the plan that would work, or the plan that is working?
What was your initial intention?
Seducing her, and then using magical medicine to have her listen to me till I can get some information out of her. And also sign me up for the tournament, because it would be interesting, I think.
That would have been a nice plan. That wouldn't have worked on her.
Well.
You chose the worst target for that. They could have worked on the others. Not her.
Yeah. Well, here we are.
Yeah, here we are. She's dead. You let the Rat King to her. What the fuck?
This
was listen. I had so many things planned.
Yes.
And you just shit on my plans.
I didn't do that.
Yes,
intentionally.
Yeah, not intentionally, but you did.
So, I can kind of natively get an insight that he's a little more strung up than usual of his nerves.
Yeah, he seems a bit tense.
Okay, should we have a seat and talk?
Yeah, honestly.
I'm kind of reading the atmosphere, so...
Yeah, I'm really trying to keep my cool with you. I like you, but I also despise you.
Why should you wait, actually, I agree with that.
Yeah. And he kind of watches, he just kind of walks up, grabs a seat. He watches, he just waves a finger, and a chair comes flying to you, forcing you to sit into it. As he takes a chair, twists the back end to you, and sits on it facing you. Hey, pal.
So,
You're my
yeah, that, dealmaker fellow.
Oh, yeah, dealmaker.
Interesting. Also Fog.
You mean the dealer?
Oh, the dealer.
Yeah, that guy's cool. Yeah, I forgot y'all ran into him.
Right-hand associate?
Very, very helpful individual.
I see. Seems to be after me, I guess, based on what you want of or to be of me, question mark.
Yeah, listen, I know you better than you know you.
Really? I'd
Yes.
like to know, if possible, because I don't know what I got myself into. Again.
Tell me, for curiosity's sake.
Yes.
Where's the stone?
The what?
The stone. You know what I'm talking about. Don't bullshit me. Your next answer will determine whether you live or die.
The artifact? Or the bomb?
Not. You think that core is a stone?
Well,
it's in the name.
To a
Squall.
person. Yes.
You're nervous. You're nervous. I need to be patient. I'm sorry.
Well, you kind of exploded them.
Yeah. Listen, I'm irritable.
I don't want to
right
be
now.
exploded.
I know. It's not you entirely. You know Bob.
Who? Oh,
Bob.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Are they here?
Yeah.
What did you...
It wasn't me. I banned him. I banished him from the city. Guess
well,
what?
Obviously
he found
they're
a
still
fucking
here.
way in. He found a way in.
Well. Huh. Right, anyway. Stone. Yes, why?
Where is it?
I have it on me. Why?
Where?
Is he
Where?
like at the is he like the Philosopher's Stone? Is that what he's
Yes.
gleaming at?
Yeah.
Yeah. Am I in trouble?
I just need to know its whereabouts.
Here, I pull like, on my left hand where I usually kind of keep it and unfurl my fingers.
You've imbued it into yourself.
Yes.
Holy fuck, does history repeat itself? God damn, you're just so much like the other you.
Other me?
Yeah, listen. I'll be able to explain it all when we're in the castle. That right there, and you kind of see a trickle of blood run down his nose.
Why are you telling me this, you fool? Oh, not to call you a fool. That was a foolish thing to say, because I think I know what happened.
We're both tense right now, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cycles within cycles.
A lot. Listen.
If there's more, there's probably another more than me, but you're talking to one in particular.
Yes.
The cycles are countless, aren't they?
Yes, they're still continuing beyond this one, even. Happening at the same time, but not at all. You know? Weird relative timey-wimey shit.
At the castle... I'll ask you, but you don't have to answer now.
You could ask, and if I'm able to answer, I'll gladly answer.
Do they collide often?
Not often.
Are we closing in on one right now?
You're currently in the presence of one.
Okay. Because of the city or because of what we're doing?
Because of what I did.
What did you do? And why are you telling me this?
I have stipulations that I cannot go beyond.
Do you want me to do something that you can't do?
No. I want you and the rest of your group in my fucking castle.
A deal it is.
I have to go through all this elaborate shit just to get you motherfuckers in there.
Wow.
Oh. You set rules and standards for yourself, didn't you?
Rules to ensure my survival, yes.
From who besides yourself? Because you seem like a menace to yourself on a daily basis. What you subject yourself to.
I'm breaking plausibility. We'll leave it at that.
I come to the conclusion that this is a very plausible situation we can get ourselves out of.
If you get in the castle, yeah.
We'll get in the castle.
Good. You should work with your group.
I will work with my group.
I believe from what I've received, they've already won the favor of the Scholar of the Sun. So, you have your ticket in.
Wait, the real one or the fake one?
No, the real one. You killed the fake one. Or, well, the Rat King killed the fake one.
What?
Yeah, no, it was her.
What?
For the second time today, my jaw goes slack.
Whoa.
Huh. Man, they really have it out for each other, don't they?
They really do hate each other, but
so,
that's just the way it is.
Your kids are really unruly. To make light of things.
That's kind of gross. Please don't call them my children.
Well, guess what? You know, your kids are rather barbaric, and you have a bunch of patricide taking place.
I'd rather say my creations.
Creations now. Well, take credit where credit is due, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, attending to other matters. I wasn't intending for her. It's there.
No. Look, I really could have stopped it earlier, but I was like, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, well, your
it's a bit more
Rat King
chaotic.
fellow has got a lot more secrets than I was aware of.
Oh. Yeah, that's how he is. He's crafty. I made
I'll
him
have
as
to,
he's a countermeasure for you.
So far.
You specifically. You alone.
Alone?
You are a heavy topic of interest to me. But I'll be able to explain why once you're in the castle.
Yes. Would you want me to leave this place and join the group? Or do you have further business?
I mean, do you have any questions? Anything you want to discuss?
Well, your temper seems to have dulled a bit, so,
Yeah, I'm not in the presence of Bob, so life's good.
Good. They kind of infuriate me also, but in a unnerving, I don't have control of the situation kind of way. Like now. Another one. It was a decent plan until you realize the person is completely impervious to what you think is usually capable of subduing them. Doesn't work, and they're just playing along. Funny how that's happened twice now.
That's how I've designed them.
Anyway, seems like you're in need of a new judiciary at some point.
No, you just sped things up, that's all.
Sped things up? Was she going to be axed anyway? I mean, I did try asking her out. Haha. Asking. Playing words.
That'll just be one of those dwarven sayings.
Like a book, you are. Reading me.
I like that. That's good. I'm writing that down.
Oh, well, I might have a... No, you probably have a book. So, what's the whole... Besides the castle and talking, is that your main goal? Just to talk?
Yes.
Win the tournament, talk?
Yes. I have a way for you to, I can help you all handle the cycles.
Can I make a deal with you?
I'm a devil.
In the sense that it's something I feel I owe you. In that sense.
Go on.
Oh,
who left? Nope.
So, I've been feeling a little regretful in my decision. You know, there's no guide to resolving the cycles. And the methods I've gone about are orthodox or unorthodox, depending the person.
Yeah. But I mean...
I know you are fond of...
You've been forced into this.
Well,
Dealing with Aeon is no easy task, I'm well aware.
You're right. Especially when they've had it out for you and try to make sure you create lots of jokes and laughing matters of your own suffering for their own means and maniacal cackling plans. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's cut to the chase. I'm bringing him back.
Who?
An old friend.
Nah. Be straightforward with me here. I've been honest with you. You need to be honest with me, man.
I will. I was...
No, I will. I am. As you watch as he stands up. I got out of my chair.
Would you have it against me if the favor coincides to bringing... Hold on. My notes.
Gotcha.
Is it? Yeah. Alright, Yeet.
Alright.
It's Al Rule, right?
Yeah.
Would it be distasteful to me to bring Al Rule back?
How?
I think in time I'll have an answer for that, and I could grant that. But I'll leave it to you to give me the choice.
In a lot of the things I know, and a lot of my wisdom, which I have plenty, I'd say it's best to let the dead lie.
If that's what you wish. You seemed fond of them, so it just seemed...
Very.
I don't know. Something about you seems like you're going to be very proactive in assisting us.
Yes.
And you having someone else you can trust aiding you.
Look, Squall, if you're worried that I can't handle this or anything like that, or having assistance, I don't need any.
You might be a devil, but you're not heartless.
I do have a comprehension of emotions, yes.
Then use them.
I am. But logic overrides emotions when it comes to the cycles.
So you're saying they were getting in their way?
Emotions, yes.
No, them.
Everything's in my way.
Well, you need something to plow through it.
And you all, you and the brave souls, I've been wanting you to come here for so long. You are my key.
Oh, a ticket out, huh?
No. Nah, I won't be getting out. You'll be getting out, if you win.
Oh, undeniably.
That is my goal. But, like I said, everything will be able to be fully explained in the castle. I can't say things here. It jeopardizes my survival.
The plan. Yes, I know. Secrets. They're important.
And I try to be as straightforward and honest with you as I can. I
Okay.
hate beating around the bush. I hate being conniving. I hate being cunning. Fuck that. Straightforward. I leave all the secret shit to the dealer.
Feel like this is a attack of my character. Interesting.
It is.
Huh.
Glad you picked up on that.
Well, I'll think about what I said to you, if it's ethical or not.
Cool.
But I still thought it was a choice I should give you because I felt it in the realm of my capability within time.
Good.
You seem like a not so devilish fiend as you make yourself out to be.
How do I make
Now,
myself
fiendishly
out?
handsome, that's one thing for sure you are.
That the compliments will get you far away with me. You could easily... Hey, look, we're alone up here right now.
No fan service.
But,
I tried seducing one person today.
yeah.
See how that went. I'll stick to my friends.
I mean, hey, you got head. Or,
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Well,
Lucky.
It rolled for sure.
Heads will roll.
Yeah. Well, I guess I should be thinking about my next step, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I'm a criminal after all.
Don't worry, the fog's gonna be here for a while. There's a purpose behind the fog.
So, can I go out into the fog?
No.
What if I did?
You'd probably go crazy.
I
This
like
one
crazy.
is very potent. Much worse than the first one.
Oh, well, I didn't get to experience the first.
You don't want to experience
What is
this.
the fog exactly?
The judiciary?
Of who? What?
You know the judiciaries. Which one's left?
Oh. Well, that is a maddening subject, isn't it?
The very aspect of violence.
Oh, it's violence now.
No.
Directed
no,
at
no.
whom?
It's just violence. So, fun fact, everybody. DM here. This is based off of one of the JoJo stands in Part 6.
Oh.
The Unyielding Madness is based off of a JoJo stand.
Ooh, cool. Also horrifying. It's terrifying. Okay.
So, hypothetically, I expose myself. As the dwarves would say, for clout.
Oh my god.
You wouldn't have that clout for long. You'd pretty much keep tearing things apart until you tear yourself apart when there's nothing else left.
Huh. But a judiciary, and it presides...
No, it's no person. It's just a concept. It's a personal tool I use when I want to come down and handle things myself.
So, didn't the dealer or deal maker make mention of me encountering the madness? Like, my card will reveal itself? I think he said that.
Something about his card revealing itself, but nothing about the madness, if I recall.
Really? Sure, it would reveal itself when I come across the madness. I'm not the only person that remembers that, right?
You might be.
I don't know.
We'll have to double check that.
Damn.
Wait, what was the question?
Oh, when I had to pick the card from the dealer, the card its meaning will reveal itself after or when I meet my fate with something to do with the madness or the...
I forgot that detail.
So wait. So you're telling me the dealer gave you a card?
Yes.
And told you something about this madness?
Yes, speaking aloud. Yes.
I'm not aware of this.
I'll
have to have a word with him.
So
and you
don't...
immediately feel like it's almost like an overwhelming sense of dread takes you.
Ugh. I should get out of here.
You see him like shake his head, and it kind of goes away. Apologies. I got very angry for a second there.
Do you always have this out for who are supposed to be under you?
Listen.
It's a really unhealthy relationship.
I had a very strict set of plans. These plans are beginning to crumble.
Yeah, well, you should probably act on them. We'll keep to the tournament.
Yeah, keep to
Can
the
I
tournament.
touch the fog or not?
I'd rather you not.
Ugh.
This is something that I'm not aware of.
What?
Keep the card. Do not touch the madness.
Insight check.
Make an insight.
Is he, like, trying to helpfully prevent me for something, or to not, like, give me, 29.
I'm just gonna go ahead and make a base roll d20.
Oh, he's lying.
Base roll d20 plus his charisma.
Charisma, which is through the roof. Oh.
So what was your total?
29.
29. He just seems very frustrated. And from the information and the conversation you've had, when things aren't going to plan,
Yeah.
he does not like things to stray further away from the plan.
Okay. So, taking that into perspective, I probably shouldn't cause him to get more angry, which might be redirected me at a later date. Got it.
And to see it how you want.
Alright. I will take that information as I see fit.
But, anyways, Squall, listen. You have some making up to do with your group.
Yep.
But, you know...
Wait, they know? Well, I guess they know.
No, they
yeah,
don't.
they know.
I mean, they know I came talk to you, because I talked to them before I came here.
Oh. Okay.
I was basically buying you time to do your funky shit.
Uh-huh.
Once that funky shit got finished up, I came talk to you to see what the fuck going on.
Yes.
But, go ahead and stand up, Squall.
I proudly stand up.
He kind of walks over and lays his hand on your shoulder, facing opposite away from you. Like, just next to your side.
Uh-huh.
You really do your father proud. I want you to know that.
I just kind of like gaze forward, just thinking about. Wait, what?
But, everyone needs a little push in the right direction, you know?
Oh.
And he
Yeah,
shoves
I go to turn. Oh, as he... Yeah?
As you turn, you see just a glimmer of him for a second before you are in the room with the rest of the party as the slime begins to overtake the walls. And
Damn.
ends there for tonight.
Oh! Okay. Alright. Alright, Eat.
What?
Man.
How is it that this arc, every session has been better than the last one? How?
All the bangers.
They've all been so good.
Bob's still there.
Also, I didn't realize this, but daylight savings time has ended, so now it's 3 in the morning for me.
Fun. Oh, fun. Oh, fun. Either way, thank you so much, Yeet. That was an amazing session.
Go ahead. This was a
great.
long session.
Yeah, it was.
That was
it was a great session.
That was
a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna count my lucky stars.
Can I
Jesus.
Can I let you guys know when I've like the Bob page, the Bob Lick page, when I like how long I've had that?
Oh Lord.
How long have you had that? I thought you just made
Like
that up
4
in a moment. I was like,
No.
that is amazing improv.
It's like 3.5 years.
No, October 8th, 2021 is what it says. Created.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I
Jeez.
have created an archive journal of the events, of major events that we've gone through, and at a certain point I just made that out of nowhere. So this is the only time I finally got to like bring that up as a joke.
My favorite part is just reading it like the Walking Dead meme. Hey, this finna lick bitch to the next got a page is so sissy ass. Them bitches.
Oh
dirty
yeah,
lemon.
like the.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Before anything, this is not related to Yitri technically, but in order of how the videos will be on YouTube, this will be leading into the next. Yeet, I have finished your character. Could I send it to you and have the reaction, your reaction be in the recording?
It is. Yay. Aw.
What's up, people?
Aw.
What is it?
It's nothing.
Did you want the characters to all be a surprise until the day of.
Oh no. That's not it. Don't worry about it.
Please hook a brother up. I'm fiending.
All right. Okay, check these.
Haha. Play more Jeet.
Thank you. I'm glad you picked up on that one.
Okay. And then I'll send them all in groups. So just check this.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You can't even word right now.
Now this is some head.
And I'll just send you the individual ones. Yeah. Glad you think so.
And I love it.
Let me just send you the rest of these. And then these final ones.
You have outdone. God damn! This is peak.
Yeah.
I am so excited for Tenra.
I'm very excited.
Because we won't be having Yitri for the next 2 weeks at least.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thick.
So, hopefully.
Oh yeah, actually, can I make a sort of somewhat official announcement? Since I know a few people know about this.
Yes.
But I have come to an agreement with both Neutral and Yeet that once Campaign 1 concludes, I'm going to introduce my campaign to you all here.
Neat.
Yes, sir.
Big.
Yes, sir.
This water world?
I want to be on the player list. I don't want to be the forever DM, please.
I got you, man. But yeah, this will be my campaign, which is going to be a much more dark setting, but I think you guys are a bit experienced now to deal with it by the time Campaign 1 wraps up here.
I should be in a good spot, yeah.
Oh, great. I hope I inspire you. Also,
I've already
there
got some heavy ideas.
There were so many bombshells this session. The Kain reveal, Blalex, Bob, Squall's plan, the death, just the accomplishment with the Scholar of the Sun. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So,
how am I gonna top this?
what did you predict, Yeet?
I had no clue. I genuinely, I was like, my first thought was he's gonna blow her up. I had no clue you were planning to seduce her. That one blindsided me. But since she's dead now, I can tell you all about her if you wish.
Sure.
Why not?
I'm glad I didn't spend an entire afternoon drawing her like very attractively now. Thank God.
She's the very concept of lust.
Pardon me? Like another
Chaotic lust? Okay.
Like Balex's concept of lust?
Same way he has the concept of violence.
Jeez.
Interesting.
I wonder if like the Scholar of the Sun is like the concept of like righteousness.
God, he's into some fucked up shit.
Or
I'll tell you right now, Gray, you're fairly warm.
Hey.
And the Rat King is cunning and thievery.
You're fairly warm.
Yay. That dude owes me a core.
God damn, I'm glad things happened the way they did. That made the session so.
I thought I was gonna blow her up.
Yeah.
What would it have worked? Yeah.
You don't want to know the number of dice that thing does.
Oh. Could I have theoretically survived?
No.
No.
Sick.
Think about it. Like these two pyramids are the arena. This is the stadium where the tournament takes place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bob could wipe out all that.
Wow.
Yeah, you wouldn't have gotten out in time at all.
Bob could do what?
What about the stadium, which is those two pyramids?
He's a
in the middle.
He's a monster.
So basically, he's saying it would have leveled an entire city block.
Yeah.
Well,
more.
No.
Several.
You don't understand how big the stadium is. The stadium from end to end, 10 miles.
Oh my god.
10-mile radius.
Man, I need to make a bigger bomb.
Oh my lord.
Man, I should have blown myself up. Holy shit, that would have been awesome.
Wait, okay, so then, if that's 10 miles, how far across is the city of Brass from end to end?
I don't know. If you...
This is huge, dude.
Watch if we do. Let me do this.
Also, theoretically, Bob would have only blown up the arena after pointing out that on the map it looks like a pair of testicles to this.
Oh my god, shut up.
And then
Neutral.
take this. No, not like that.
So,
It's
we're
big.
ta-
Like that's
that's
a
a-
20.
That's...
Oh my god.
It's big.
We're talking hundreds of dice. Damn. Yeah, I could have survived that.
This is a fun session.
That was an amazing session. Jesus. Holy
What do you
crap.
think of Alex?
Oh,
He's my
man.
goat.
He's
Alex is my goat.
sick. He's freaking awesome. He is.
He's scary. He's... I wanna...
Why is he so eager to help us?
Seems to be like on a mission. On a hell of a
Maybe he hates cycles just as much as we do, but...
seems like
Could
it.
do.
Jesus.
Everything will be answered in the castle.
Yeah. No kidding.
Hey,
Okay.
can you answer me in DMs?
Ask a question. I'll answer it if I can.
Oh, just to follow up from earlier.
Sure. But god damn, that was fun.
Amazing session. That was so good.
10 run X, baby.
Go!
Ooh. Okay, well, I'll finish off this recording.
Time to come a fucking arbiter of pride and usurp him.
Yeah, no, Jesus. Oh, God. Okay, ending the recording in 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, I'll just end it there.